Alright guys, we're the Sane Society. You have myself, Jachik, Jagad, and Justman. This is our weekly anime and manga discussion, and this is episode 17. So we're going to start off with One Piece, then we're going to talk about the Bleach Anime, then we're going to talk about My Hero, then we're talking about Gachiakuta, then we're talking about Chainsaw Man Anime, Chainsaw Man Manga, Hunter x Hunter, and then we're going to end off with Andor.
Jeez.
Yeah, a lot for this pod. Black Clover's on break this week. It was a scheduled break, so I guess he just took an extra long 2 weeks to just chill.
Yeah,
whatever.
last week was sudden.
And sadly, Jujutsu Kaisen's on break.
Yep.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah, we have 200 chapters this week since we missed
Oh yeah,
Last week.
Yeah.
Yo, I actually kind of heard about that.
yeah. We
too.
jumped the gun last week, so
a little bit.
yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
It was late last week.
Yeah,
like the chapter.
It didn't release on
late.
Friday, did it? It
No,
released
it
Saturday.
released Friday, just late.
Later
Like it,
that day.
Yeah,
Oh, we-
usually
yeah,
it releases
yeah,
like earlier, right?
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, go down there, hit like, subscribe, comment, do your thing,
Share the video.
share the video. Just off the top.
Let's go into One Piece.
We got One Piece 1067.
Yep, 1067.
1067.
We had the cover page
The
with
cover page.
Caesar and
Judge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they're still playing with that storyline. Like,
Yeah.
they're still
Yeah,
continuing
yeah.
onwards with it.
Bro, I think they're gonna pull up to Egghead, bro.
That'd be insane.
It makes a lot of sense. with
Germa or Big Mom guys?
No. Germa.
Okay.
Not Big Mom, guys.
When you said they, and
Yeah,
there's
but
a
we're-
Blackbeard guys there, so
No,
like, what are you
but
talking about?
we're talking about the cover page, bro.
Yeah.
The cover. Just
Okay.
isolated, bro.
So like you're saying like Caesar's gonna pull up with them, so it'd be like Caesar, Judge, and Vegapunk all in the same area.
Yeah. Because it'd be like Caesar,
Damn.
like, confronting his master.
What kind of shit do you think they'd make though? That's some crazy shit if they actually did link up again.
It wouldn't make sense. We're heading into like final arc type deal, right? He's,
But that's either like a time for them to all die, or like for them to like co-create some fuck shit.
so we'll get into that. Let's get into this chapter.
All right. So we got our guy, Vegapunk.
Yeah.
This dude cut off his own head.
Yeah.
This guy got like a Apple antenna on his head.
For Punk Records.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really dope. That it's called Punk Records. It like reminded me of like a music label.
Yeah.
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 No, it did. Yeah, for sure.
And like considering that his like one like chakra
And that-
is Daft Punk.
Oh yeah.
And like he has the brain fruit,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's nice.
You're probably
'cause-
so happy.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Just talking about Gumsy and Brain.
No, but I'm saying like when I saw the leaks, I kind of thought it's gonna suck if the brain fruit is the reason why he's smart. But he's smart, and then he got the brain fruit, and because he has the brain
I don't
fruit,
even know.
it allows him to store like data.
No, but it allowed
So it-
for him to get as smart as he is.
But the way he is about like being a scholar and like wanting to learn, and like that's his character himself.
We don't
and
even know
it
that.
works with the fruit.
We don't even know that. You're assuming that because he clearly had the brain fruit prior to like when he went to Ohara. He already had the fruit.
Yeah,
by
but
then.
I'm saying
So
but
we don't actually know. He could have actually got the fruit and then became like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're just assuming.
Why are you assuming shit, bro?
Guess.
Always
it doesn't
assuming.
seem like
Like
though.
now, like
'Cause even
very
the way-
much so,
even the way
Frankie's
Dragon
that guy. Frankie's a genius. Bro.
even the way
Frankie is
even
that
the way
guy.
Dragon was talking to him, and even that guy or Vegapunk when he talks about that robot mechanized thing
Yeah,
from
yeah.
900 years ago,
Yeah.
and that he based Shaka off of that, like
Yeah.
Megaforce One.
Yeah.
So like he stumbled on that like pretty early, like either way. So I think he's
How do you
still
know?
Yeah,
a
you don't
scholar
know
at
that.
heart,
Yeah, how do
and
you
the
know?
brain
You
thing
don't
just
know
like
that.
How do
You
you know?
don't actually know that though.
How do you know?
Because you're saying like somebody getting a devil fruit changes their personality. We've never once seen that.
No, but once you get your once you get your devil fruit, are you not gonna use your devil fruit to the best of its abilities?
Yeah, but
And because his devil
if
fruit
he's-
allows for him to
if he's
store
a-
knowledge like that, then you're like, okay, let me become a scholar so I
Yeah.
can use it to the best of my abilities.
if he's a
That's exactly
but
what
also
it
if you
is.
have if you know all that data and stuff, you don't have to be a scholar. You can use it in the way like how like if Blackbeard had that, he would use it in like a vindictive way instead. He would use that knowledge to his advantage and like fuck up other places.
With knowledge,
Yeah,
like spread information and shit.
like however he wants to, he can do it because it's just in the way Vegapunk is taking it
Yeah,
as being like that creative source, and like you can see like Einstein and shit. Like
yeah.
I don't think that it's not a result of his fruit. Like he already had that passion, and the fruit's just like making
But
it
I'm
even
talking about his
better on top of
genius.
that.
Like,
Yeah, he's
I don't
talking
think
about the
I'm
genius.
not talking about his personality.
Yeah,
Like, you're
no.
talking to his personality.
Yeah.
I'm talking about his genius. It takes away from his genius. Like, that means he could have just been
Yeah,
not.
but
Like, he
it-
could have been
but
like
it-
Luffy before, and he took the fruit,
It takes
and
a-
then he like became a genius,
No, that's
Yeah.
and he just was basically Luffy's ideals. Who's a
It
genius?
takes away from it, but it's also like the whole like Ohara incident with all
Yeah.
those books.
Yeah.
When that reveal happened last chapter,
Yeah.
it was kind of just like how is he still? How can he still remember what he read like 30
that's true.
years
That's
ago?
true because he said it's all in his brain, right? Even when he
Yeah.
when he said that in the previous chapter, I was like, "Yo, how is he gonna remember all
So
that?"
it's more like photographic memory. The way I looked at it was
Yeah.
like he's still learning that shit until smart enough to comprehend all that. But because he has like a massive data storage,
Yeah.
he can actually pull the information when he needs.
But you
it
don't
type
even
of
know
thing.
that. Like, what's his Devil Fruit's awakening? You know what I mean? Like, there's so
Everything becomes brain.
many. Yeah, like
Big ass
No,
head.
but like
like
'cause
it's a paramecia type, right? We're assuming it's a paramecia type,
But the like,
or is it like a
the
you
way
know-
they explain it though is what I'm getting at is
Yeah.
they're explaining it more as a data storage where as he's learning more shit, his brain and his head gets
yeah,
bigger.
so his brain. And
It's more
head,
about data
like,
storage
grow
than it is
with
about anything
accordance
else.
To how much he is.
Yeah.
So it's up to him to use that data how he can, because you can have all that storage and not
No,
be able
but it's
to
like
use
if
it.
you were like Frankie, for example, he's gonna learn and grow like,
Yeah.
as a scientist, but then he's gonna forget things.
Yeah,
This way, he stops him from
forgetting things.
forgetting things.
Yeah,
Yeah. But like
Yeah.
again, it
but
takes
I'm
away
saying,
from his
but I'm saying
genius.
his utilization of it is still him.
That's his personality. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so,
that's
which
not
which is the whole thing behind. Like that speaks more to his genius.
of how he uses Devil Fruit.
Yeah, because like it's one thing having like you can have all your notes and shit,
Yeah.
and you can go back and read your notes, and sure it's more time consuming, but you
Yeah.
still have all your notes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's not a big deal. And then
Yeah.
actually having to use that to create what he's creating
Yeah. Yeah.
is where his genius is.
But you don't like
Right.
that's the issue about the fruit. You don't actually know if the fruit only works in that one way. That's one way he described,
Yeah, and I'm going based on what
right?
he's
So like,
describing.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
take it out as like what Vegapunk said.
That is just storage.
Yeah, like the
But
way
then
he
why
said
does it have to be the brain fruit? Why wasn't it just like a capacity fruit?
I
It just
don't know,
increases,
man.
capacity
It's
for
like
shit.
It's Oda, like
But-
the way he had it
Yeah,
written.
I guess.
he had it written as like the no me, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
he had there's like a tongue twister or whatever.
Yeah,
and he like
yeah.
trips
You
up
got
when
a
he's- as
long
he's
ass
saying it.
tongue.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's probably why
But-
he did it.
The thing
That's
is,
like
like,
the goofiness
we
a little bit
see
to it.
like this brain fruit, and then Burgess's strength fruit.
Yeah.
We are now seeing more fruits that like complement human
Yeah.
aspects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
like a brain fruit. I feel like a animal had got that. That'd be crazy,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, we had Chopper
like-
get the human fruit.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so do you think we're gonna see something else? Like we've seen the strength fruit. We're gonna see the brain fruit. You think we're gonna like the endurance fruit, or like the durability fruit, or like the
I
resilience
think
fruit?
all
or,
that
like,
stuff
you
you're
know
saying
what
right now just goes into strength, essentially.
I mean? I don't know.
In a way, it
So
kind of
can't
play-
you say brain capacity goes to strength too?
No.
Why not? It's the strength of your brain.
No.
What do you mean?
No, that's,
What do you, you're,
that's a
see,
stretch.
no, it's not though.
Because when you're saying like durability, that plays into like with Burgess and his strength fruit.
You know who needs a durability fruit? My guy Zoro.
Yeah,
word.
he does.
He definitely needs it. You know who doesn't need it? Sabo.
There's nothing you can touch him.
Yeah,
he's dead.
yeah.
He's fine.
Look, he's dead.
He's fine,
You
he's
can't
fine.
touch a dead man that's
Oh,
been incinerated.
I also did want to talk about like when we were talking about how the devil fruit thing. I think we were talking about last week where the experiences
Yeah,
can kind of like
Yeah,
tie
yeah,
into a
yeah.
devil fruit.
right.
Then like we would see that when Sabo took Ace's fruit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like we don't see. We haven't
But
seen
the
it.
thing is, bro, a lot of people were saying this, that prior to Sabo getting his devil fruit, and we don't know this, like this is not factual.
Like
it's just
the
a
hot-headed thing.
hot-headed thing. It's just an observation people have,
Yeah.
like have noticed, but it's only because he got more screen time. So we don't actually
Yeah.
know. Basically, after Sabo got Ace's fruit, he became more hot-headed.
yeah.
And
But
so
he-
people
but-
are attributing it to Ace's hot-headedness, but like we don't actually know that because
Yeah.
we've spent so little time with Sabo.
With Sabo.
Yeah, so that's like a
Now
very
he's dead, so
that-
we won't know.
I guess.
By the way, we have
Anyways.
seen all 6 pains.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have.
We don't know the count for some reason.
Yeah.
I knew the count. You guys just shut
No,
me
I
down
know.
last week.
I kept going back and forth. At
No,
times I felt like the count was off.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
They fucking-
I was wrong.
Fucking shut me down. last
Look at every single camera.
Our guy Vegapunk has he has something for Bonnie.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
interested to see why he wants to what he wants to give to Bonnie, and I'm wondering if it was that thing where I was talking about how there's a way to reverse Kuma.
Yeah.
By the way,
And maybe he's trying to give that to her.
did you guys peep the Beetle theory?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't really peep what you said on Beetle.
Crazy.
I peeped it, yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty wild
You're
theory.
a good person.
Let's talk about that at the end of the
You want
chapter.
me to elaborate? What'd you say?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it at the end of the chapter.
No, I'm talking about at the end of the chapter.
Yeah,
Okay.
End of the chapter.
Okay.
Okay, so
Alright.
like, yeah, going back to
Yeah, the Bonnie thing, like what he's giving her.
Yeah.
I feel like it's to do with Kuma and a way to revert him.
well, he's gonna give her like a schematic.
I don't even think so, bro.
Like a
I
schematic or something.
Yeah.
think, bro, I think it's actually Kuma's last words is what he's gonna give her.
Or that too.
Oh,
That's
word.
like his will. Like his
sentimental,
will.
yeah,
Word.
because I don't think Kuma.
I was also
because
thinking
he
that.
even states, I think in the chapter that Kuma was a mistake or like a failure on his part, right? I swear
He
said
didn't say
something
Kuma.
like that.
He just said like he's like the one failure I made is the one thing that saved me.
Yeah,
So that's kind of like if he failed with Kuma, maybe he realized that like he can't just be like a like a real scientist. They don't give a fuck about I guess you could say morals.
yeah,
And they're just trying to like test like the boundaries of random shit.
right.
So I think maybe his failure with Kuma was why he wants to leave Egghead Island now.
Okay,
Right? Like
Yeah.
it kind of like started a thing.
a process.
Yeah.
Okay, could be.
Which like as
That's the way I saw it.
Yeah.
as you just mentioned, he asked Luffy like what he wants from Luffy is to essentially take him away from Egghead
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah.
And then from that
Because he said he's gonna die, right?
To Dragon earlier, right? He did.
He did say that he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
So
didn't
then,
think
like,
he was
this
gonna
is
die.
all going hand in
I
hand.
think
also-
I think it also plays into the factor of maybe he knew the world government was going to try to off him.
Yeah.
I think it's also the Kuma thing, where if he's starting to get like a different set of ethics and stuff,
Yeah.
where if he's away, because he has an antenna, right, that connects
Right.
him to Egghead Island.
Right.
If he's away from it, maybe like because it gets rid of all his storage, he can actually like
Be free.
be peaceful.
That's
and
what I was
do his
thinking
own
too.
thing.
I thought it was more
You
of
know?
like they trapped him on the island.
Yeah,
Like he's been imprisoned on the island, and like the antenna is like what's keeping him
Yeah.
to the island.
because
Because why
don't
else would
think
he want to
so.
be free? Because the thing is, if he was like, oh, they're gonna kill me, I feel like he could make enough tech to take on an army. And like think about it,
Oh.
all of Egghead Island is under his control. He can just like
I don't think they trapped him because he did say earlier how he's not privy to everything the government does, so it's
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
they want him to know.
exactly. That's what I mean. So
But
that
I think
falls
it's
into
like-
No,
him
but
being
like
trapped.
him being trapped there, bro. Think about how smart he is. Like you just said, bro.
Yeah.
Like you trapped him on an island that
He can create whatever the
that
fuck he
can create
wants. It's
whatever
not
the fuck he
monitored.
wants,
Yeah.
right? And now, like we'll push the conversation a little bit forward. CP0 is there,
Oh, yeah.
right? And they can't get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, nah, don't let them in.
Yeah.
He says. Yeah.
So how are you trapped when like
Yeah.
the world government
And you saw
can't control
the level of
him?
control he has on the island.
No, that's true. That what I'm saying is I don't think he can leave the island because of how the
I mean,
I think it kind of like because
He was
asked
at Punk
Luffy-
Hazard, and then he
Yeah.
dipped Punk
Yeah,
Hazard, and he also
that's
met
true.
Dragon at
That's
O'Hara.
true.
Like
That's
he
true.
has the
But the
capabilities to
O'Hara
leave.
stuff was prior to him
Yeah,
cutting
it
his
was,
brain.
it was before.
no.
Yeah.
His shit was still big. Right?
Yeah, he didn't cut it.
Yeah.
wasn't-
I mean, not cut. Yeah,
So
but
the antenna thing only applies post cut.
yeah, but
So we don't even know if Vegapunk's cut happened when he was
But-
at Punk Hazard.
the way you're saying he's trapped there,
Is-
you're saying the government's trapping him there, though.
I know.
You're saying it's because his brain's there. He's trapped. there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And like the government
I feel
could have
like-
had some hand in
I
there.
feel like if
Like-
that's like a scientist, like that's kind of dumb.
I think
he trapped himself.
it's more so
Yeah.
he's like done with what he has to create,
But you know how long?
and he's kind of like realizing he needs to like step back and kind of.
But you
I
know
think
how
it comes into
yeah.
the factor that like, he has ties with Dragon for one.
Yeah.
His morals are probably reaching
The-
that point to
yeah,
like
the
align
breaking
with
point.
Dragon. He did some fucked up shit to Kuma.
Yeah.
He probably knows a way how to like revert
Yeah.
like Kuma. Like he said it was like his failure, right? He then knows that the world government wants to off him.
Yeah.
He knows he's also about to die.
Yeah.
Luffy's his only way off the island, especially if world government's trying to kill him.
That's
Yeah.
true.
He can get off island, go save Kuma,
Yeah.
or at least revert the changes if he can, and then align himself with Dragon.
Yeah. That's
Before
that's
he
what we'd
dies.
expect.
I don't
That's what
think.
we'd
No.
expect.
What I think is, well, do you think that's what's gonna happen, or that's what he would want?
That's
like,
what
you're-
he-
that's what he wants to
That's
do.
what he wants to do.
That's what he
Okay.
wants to do.
Yeah.
That's what he
Definitely.
wants
That's
to do.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I agree. Yeah.
But with the ending, page that we get with Kuma kind of reacting and trying to
Kuma is moving.
Move. It seems like he's trying to go and protect him. Yeah. Protect Vegapunk in some way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's like...
I don't think it's Vegapunk. I think it's Bonnie.
I thought it was either or.
Like, he felt like Bonnie.
Yeah.
Because I think, going to what you were saying, like, playing off your theory, how, like, the CP0 pulled up to, like, what is it called? Egghead Island?
Yeah.
And his Kuma was there? Like, the Seraphim Kuma?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think there's some connection between them.
Yeah.
So he knows that they're there.
Between the Seraphim and the actual Kuma?
And the actual Kuma. Because they're both, like, part cyborg. I think that's the connection. The tech connection, not like a biological connection.
You think he linked them? And then kind of like it'd be like a nice end for the Revolutionary Army where like if they have like the Seraphim with them, Kuma's relaying all that information to them. Yeah. If they can make this connection like solid.
So what I was saying was he probably noticed his like he was like, oh, my Seraphim's at the island, Bonnie's at this island or whoever. Like I need to get there.
No, because they haven't seen Bonnie yet. But when CP0 talks about, apparently, they're like, yeah, apparently Julie Bonnie is there.
Is here, yeah. So they know.
You're saying, like, he maybe overheard it.
Yeah.
And he started moving after he heard that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And, like, I think we're going to see, like, we're not going to see Kuma come to the island. We're going to see his consciousness go into the Seraphim.
The Seraphim?
Yeah. Because it plays into the whole satellite thing.
That's kind of, yeah.
The Vegapunk satellite thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, how long would it take Kuma to reach that?
Exactly. And then... Because bringing Kuma there would also bring the Revolutionary Army, which then just puts this arc in a whole different
thing.
That'd be chaos, right?
Yeah. Which would be dope, which I would love to see, but, you know.
We also saw Dragon, like, actually snap at Kuma for, like...
Showed emotion.
Like, actually showing emotion.
Yeah.
Because he's always focused on the end goal, and he's calm, and he's just working his plan.
That's true.
So, I kind of hope next chapter we actually get some type of conversation out of Kuma. Like, even if it's, like, just, like, you know, like, a few words, or like stuttering to
just
say
like
Bonnie.
Broken sentences.
Broken sentences.
Do you think, so, like, is that coming out of the Seraphim?
That'd be cool if it does that, like, eventually, or like once they get to the island, because I guess this connection would be stronger on the island itself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see that. Even if it was just like a visual thing, like he's kind of like a transponder, so and they can see everything.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
And then also they mentioned how that big robot 200 years ago, it had actually attacked Mary Joyce.
Yeah. But it was created 900 years ago, though.
Yeah, but then its energy base died right before it could actually do anything.
Which is like a infinite energy source that they say.
Yeah.
Or some next level energy source.
Yeah, it was some next level energy source, and he that's why
I think it's
scientists want to recreate it.
Like what the island is.
Like he wants to create the sun.
Bro, I think it's devil fruits, bro. Their energy source was devil fruits.
That'd be crazy.
How?
I will find a way. Like the whole, remember I was telling you he was a devil fruit user? Like the whole Marco thing, right? There's probably some way to use a devil fruit for energy.
But you're saying,
because think about it, like the fact that a devil fruit can give you these powers, where the fuck is that energy coming from? Where are those flames that you're getting coming from?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like it's coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, that could have been the film Red thing where it connects you to a different world or dimension. So assuming each devil fruit is giving you powers by connecting to that other thing.
Yeah, top music I'm about to pull up, bro.
No.
I mean,
fuck that.
Don't say it's not canon.
Yo, shut up.
It's not canon, bro.
Shut up.
Also, so I think that event with because they do mention how it happened 200 years ago, and that's the same timeline with the Fishman movement happening.
Yeah.
So I saw scans of chapter, it was like 620 or something, 600.
Yeah. Where
they mention how 200 years ago was when they actually saw fishmen as humans. Like they actually started thinking of them as like...
This is like way before Fisher Tiger, right? Or this was during that Fisher Tiger one?
Fisher Tiger.
Yeah, it has to be before.
This is before, because this is before Fisher
No, I mean, because fishermen live pretty long, so we don't really know.
No, this was like the start. This is the start of like, because the 200 years ago is when they actually included the fishmen in as the 20 kingdoms.
Okay.
Like start. That was the start of that.
But wasn't it fisherman? Like
it was the queen.
Fisher Tigers. Yeah.
It was Otohime who actually
that was 200 years ago.
No, but I'm saying the 200 years is where it started that, and then she was getting all the petitions and shit to actually get it.
Then Fisher Tiger.
Yeah.
Did the whole shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's right. Because it would have made sense because he freed Ball Hancock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was saying, like, I think the reason why the Fishman stuff started 200 years ago and the giant attacked at 200,
yeah.
I think it's because that robot attacked that they were like, okay, this guy's actually not a human. Like, it made them, like, reassess, like, okay, like, he probably did some damage, like, the robot probably did some damage on Mary Joyce, and they're like, okay, we should probably rope in the Fishman as, like, a part of our, like, this alliance.
Like, we need more firepower.
Yeah.
Like, it scared them?
Kind of, yeah. Because everything, like the world, like they do, like the Goro sign, it's like out of fear in a way.
It is,
right? Like they don't even like those wanted posters they had, and they're like, "This is the next person we need to kill."
Yeah,
like they're scared of something that's gonna happen in the future that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's based on that.
But like, who are the people of the ancient kingdom? Right? We don't know what race they were.
Know.
No.
So why wouldn't the fishermen align themselves with the ancient kingdom when the humans were treating them like shit?
It's about who has access to that information, right? So 200 years ago, it's like, do they even know about these other kingdoms? Because like
they know they know that like the Holy Land got attacked. So who attacked them?
Maybe.
So then wouldn't you be like, someone who's attacking my oppressor, I'm aligning with them? No, I'm not aligning with my oppressor.
I mean, for fishermen, like they didn't even have rights.
But again,
and even now they're still like.
But do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no way that I'm like. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna align with my oppressor. I'm gonna align with whoever's attacking them. Exactly. Enemy's your friend.
The other way to think about it is like the fishermen are in the water, right? They want to come to the surface and be treated as equals.
Yeah.
So they're trying to work towards this goal of like peace. And if you already have 19 kingdoms, why wouldn't you join those 19 kingdoms?
I see what you're saying.
And have overall peace compared to joining like
one kingdom where you could live happily.
But I mean, it's the same thing.
What do you mean it's the same thing? You don't know if the ancient kingdom would have like enslaved them and done all that shitty shit.
Exactly, they don't know, so they went with the option that made the more sense. They have 19 kingdoms that they're going to be in alliance with that will treat them respectfully.
They basically did what?
Right.
Spoiler alert for Black Panther 2. They basically.
I mean,
all bleeped out.
Oh, really?
Go watch the Wakanda Forever review.
You didn't have to reference it like that.
I said okay. All right. Anyways,
but
it doesn't make sense to me.
I see both ways. I see what you're saying, and I see what you're saying.
I can see both,
but it comes down to risk to reward.
Yeah.
I could see a lot less risk in this.
Exactly.
With a lot more reward.
Exactly. Because you saw how
it's 20v1, right?
Yeah, but you see them cower in fear from this one thing from
them.
And
it shut down.
Yeah.
They could have easily spun it in a way like, yo, we took that thing down.
That's true.
And you saw the way Vegapunk was talking about the ancient kingdoms and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Like he said, like the way he had it worded was that ancient kingdoms were doing some type of shit that was like, I guess, whack. And 20 kingdoms came together to form the world government to stop that force.
Well,
he never said.
It wasn't really. He didn't say whack.
He didn't say whack.
Obviously, he didn't say whack. But I'm saying like
it was like that 20 kingdoms
align themselves to become the world government and get up against whatever that force was.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The ancient kingdom. Yeah.
I mean, like I feel like even like the 20 kingdoms that came together are like, I guess you could say even those would be like ancient kingdoms.
But we don't. We're like, what I mean, the ancient. Yeah. I'm talking about like
like yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I can see like the fishermen join with them, especially with them trying to be equal, and even till this day they're still not equal. They're still getting enslaved.
I feel like the sentiment that you're saying, like the whole equality sentiment, is one that like became like I guess popular now. At the time of 200 years ago, they could have been like, "Fuck you guys." Like they would have been like, "No, we don't want equality. We don't even want anything to do with you guys." I feel like that should have been like the knee-jerk reaction. Like to you know what I mean?
Okay, like because the whole Otohime thing and her like trying to get signatures and whatever. Yeah. That happened, I think, roughly like 20 to 40 years in that somewhere in that time frame.
Yeah.
Right. So then we still have like 150 years worth of shit. Where like,
but like what this reminds me of, if you're going with this sentiment, spoiler alert for Attack on Titan the anime. Okay, you should have seen it by now. But where fucking the founding Titan Ymir gets powers, and then just goes back to being a fucking slave. It's the exact same shit.
All bleep, by the way. I'm kidding. That one I won't bleep.
Okay, bro, yeah.
That's man. Like, that'll bleep. But okay, let's get a little bit back on track.
Yeah.
We had a theory that we wanted to get into.
Right.
Yeah.
About the beetle.
The beetle, yeah.
There's some sort of significance with this beetle.
Yeah, it was.
Luffy is always shown.
If I had it right,
You want me to explain it?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure. Yeah, if you remember the whole thing. Like,
so
completely.
basically, what the theory states is that like, when they came to like what's it called, Egghead Island, they talked about like the sun or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So basically, in ancient Egypt, the scarab was always associated with the sun.
Yeah.
Right, and so then you see Luffy in one of the manga panels find a scarab or like a beetle. Right, he's like he just claims it's a beetle. You know, it's Luffy just been doing Luffy things, right?
Yeah.
So essentially, what the theory stated was that what if this beetle or the beetle on Egghead Island is like what's the source of their energy? Because like the symbolism of it being
with the sun,
and the sun is like an infinite source of energy.
I saw another theory.
It was something along those lines.
I saw
on
the
a
way
very
theory,
like surface
that,
level.
That was a little bit more deeper than that. That like somehow the beetle aligns with the sun god.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah.
That's what
It was
about.
something
Not
like
what
that.
But you're saying about using it for the power source.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with Egghead Island. The
It
beetle.
was more to do with Nika.
It had more to do with Luffy and how Luffy's obsessed with beetles.
Yeah.
And we've seen him obsessed with beetles.
Because we've seen him when he was like a kid.
Throughout different arcs where he's just playing with beetles and shit.
Okay, yeah.
And because of the Egyptian thing with beetles and scarabs or whatever.
Yeah.
Because he's like sun god Nika, it's like there's some type of relevance there connecting them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it was like maybe Oda will do something with it going forward.
With a beetle?
Yeah.
The other thing,
Luffy becomes into a beetle. Thoughts, opinions?
No.
Don't
even hear it here first.
The other thing, like the beetle thing, it kind of reminded me of that one dude that Usopp trained with.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that guy was human, right?
He had like beetle armor,
or,
Hercules or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it was Hercules.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
But I think we're gonna see some like relevance of the beetle with Usopp.
Not Luffy?
No, with Usopp.
Okay.
And then Usopp dies. Rest in peace.
I mean, we'll see.
I mean, I can believe it. I believe it.
But the other thing that I want to talk about was like I mentioned in previous pod was the whole Dr. Halruk thing.
Yeah.
Where he was like,
oh yeah,
yo, that was crazy, man. I read this thing that you sent where they were like, he said, when do people die, right?
It's when they're forgotten.
It's when they're forgotten.
And the government's
been erasing
the Void Century.
The Void Century. So basically like causing people to be forgotten.
Yeah.
So they've been like killing them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like the crazy thing is like Blackbeard was the one that told like Luffy and Zoro that dreams live forever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like this whole symbolism at play here with Egghead Island and this like information that we're getting that dreams live forever. The dreams of the people from the Void Century are living on through like
their will.
Vegapunk.
It's continuing their will.
Yeah. And we're gonna see
That's all, like Will of D thing too, right?
we're gonna see all of it come back. Like
because you wanted them to connect. Clover and Dr. Herlick, like you were saying, they're like pirates together. But like this is like enough connection.
Yeah,
where
exactly.
It's like at least he's like some like
yeah. I was right there.
Yeah.
Just have to dig a little bit.
Yeah.
So like Boku no Pico.
Wait, what?
My Hero Academia.
It's
I don't know what the fuck.
Boku no
It's Boku no Academia.
No, I know, but do you know what?
Boku no Pico. Yeah.
Do you know what the other one? You didn't get it. I was hoping somebody got it.
Yeah, I know I got it, bro. I was like, why the fuck you say
I know
that, bro?
somebody in the fucking audience knows what the fuck I'm talking about. You guys are fucking weird.
What's Boku no Pico?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
373.
Yeah.
So mutants are quickly aligning with our boy
I like that they had some type
Octopus
of
Man.
spokesman guy who was like, man, like I'm doing this, but like the more I'm doing this, I feel like I shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Right? Because it's one thing to be like caught up in the moment and shit, but once you actually kind of take a second to like see what the fuck you're doing, you're like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, I like that the crowd was turning on him.
You still had the hype man.
Yeah,
he was still trying. At least he was still trying. You know?
We gotta follow
before
him.
we were like, what happened to the hype man? Like he stopped trying
he's still there.
for a chapter. He stopped trying.
For a chapter, he gave up.
Yeah, came back, started trying again, and then.
But yeah, no, it seems like we're kind of gonna be done with this sort of mutant stuff.
Yeah.
And then because basically this chapter was nothing crazy other than the mutant saying like, yo, we shouldn't have, or like,
but also when
they're like reflecting on what they just did, like joining up with these guys. And then we get into the hospital
and the flashback with Mike that we get, right? And he's kind of like, if you're still in there, like, let me know or whatever.
So like now, like it was like a struggle with like Spinner trying to get Kurogiri to be Kurogiri, and then Mike trying to get him to be his boy, and then you see at the end,
and you saw that. Okay, so he grabs his hand, right? But his hand has like that what is it, the destruction quirk thing that he has?
Yeah.
So it was like what, sucking away his things. That's what it looked like to me.
No.
Because he has because he doesn't have arms, right? He doesn't have limbs. His shadow thing was like coming off of it, and then even his face, you could start seeing sections of his face in the chapter.
I don't think it was his quirk. I think literally
because the whole time you've never he's always been in that shadow.
Yeah, the shadowy like form or whatever. I think like Shigaraki's hand being placed on him. Yeah, he snapped back. He's like, "Yo, I need to go protect him right now," and that was just all that happened. It wasn't like anything crazy.
Spinner basically, like, "Yo, protect him, please." Yeah, he's like, "I will be the one to do it."
I thought, man, because the way I read it, it seemed like him putting the hand on him was like sucking up that, whatever that darkness shit is.
Yeah.
No.
No.
It was like a wake up call.
It wasn't, bro. It wasn't Oda talking to Tabata, who was talking to fucking Hirikoshi. Yeah.
Could be. Should be.
They're all sitting next to each other. Oda's just explaining to them how a black hole works.
Yeah.
And Christopher Nolan's behind him writing notes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so what I'm assuming will happen next chapter is we'll probably finish off quickly at this hospital.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably quickly switch to where Shigaraki is with Deku.
Yeah.
I can see us getting some resistance between Mike, like him fighting.
I don't think so, bro. The way he woke up, it was just like, yo,
he's just gonna warp out of there.
He's done, right? Like, he couldn't reach him. But what could happen though?
Like chase after him. Or something,
but what could happen though? Aizawa is watching over where Shigaraki is.
Yeah.
So maybe Aizawa could talk to him.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like he'll say something before he leaves.
Because I feel like,
and then Aizawa,
some shit like that. Yeah.
I feel like Horikoshi's gonna try to redeem this character.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And I feel like he's not gonna he's not gonna fail to do it. Like he's actually gonna.
No, I feel like
he's gonna redeem. Here, this was gonna happen, right? I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna redeem the character.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, shit, this guy's back,
and then he dies.
Then he's gonna die, but he's not gonna die because it's my hero.
No, but I definitely think because they've been working on this guy since like season 4 or something, or season 5.
Yeah,
ever since they caught him.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So like,
they've been like reworking like this. They've been working on this character so much.
They're trying, right?
Yeah, like where it's like you kind of have to see it where they.
You know what I don't understand,
and it's also like the way My Hero's written. You can kind of.
Why couldn't they just use Eri to reverse him?
I don't know, man. I don't have explanations for Horikoshi.
But what I'm saying is, like, what'll happen is, he'll finish at the hospital, like he said. Yeah, Mike will say something.
Yeah,
he'll warp. He'll just hear it.
Yeah,
he'll get there. He'll try to help Shiggy, which he'll probably 99% like help him.
Yeah,
and then Aizawa will start talking.
Yeah,
and then he clicks back, and then he dies.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, like a little bit more to it, like a struggle back and forth.
Yeah.
Depending how well.
Because I can see Mike.
Whatever he does. No, how?
Like
these guys are floating in the sky
while they're fighting. Like Mike's gonna try to save him.
How?
Like
how's he get there, bro? They're in 2 different areas.
Man, he's fucking. They're like the gravity girl, Uravity or whatever her name is.
She's also in the sky.
I know, but
she's in a different spot. Is she not?
I'm saying
she's way different.
She's on the other side of the country, bro.
Those fighter jets that dropped off Deku, bro. Like, there's ways. There's ways.
Line
all I'm saying is I'm saying like they're gonna do their thing and he's gonna pull up and they're gonna have that struggle between Aizawa and
how does he get there though? Please tell me this.
Well, however he gets there. He gets there.
He starts singing and start with the reverberation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly from the comics.
Exactly.
What's that, Banshee?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So like, however he gets there, they're gonna have 2 of them trying to get him to snap out of it, and then
Canary?
and it'll work
Is that
in the
what
fight.
Yeah, Canary. Does she lie like that? Yeah.
And
I don't know if
it'll
she
work in the
flies
fight.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
And
But I really very
No,
unlikely.
so
You
unlikely.
think it's just-
it's like
you
so
think you-
unlikely that you're stretching your hamstring and your back right now.
Yeah.
You think it's just the one view? Like Aizawa is gonna be able to convert him by himself?
Well, it's the two. He said the one.
The one he says
one
something before he
he
leaves,
dips.
and then Aizawa adds to it later.
Yeah. Because this is gonna be in the back of his mind.
Yeah,
Okay. Sure.
because he'll be going from one to the
Yeah.
other, right?
Yeah.
He goes from Mike.
Yeah, I was thinking like they need like a wombo
Warps to
combo to go back
Aizawa.
and forth. Like they're gonna be fighting. He's gonna be whooping them.
But here's the
one or
thing,
the other,
right?
and they're gonna go back and forth.
Where
and
you could be right is that in the manga, we've only ever seen Aizawa talk to him once, and
Yeah.
Mike talk to him
like
once.
they haven't talked
They haven't
together.
both talked to him together.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
So because they've already done that, it could be a scenario where Kurogiri dips through his warp,
And he follows
somehow
the
he like
warp.
gets into the warp.
Exactly.
And just
That's
gets
what I'm saying.
Okay, you said somehow he appears through fucking fighter jets and he flies. There's some random ass shit.
Yo, cause all I'm saying is that he's gonna be there.
Yeah, or B square.
No, he's not gonna be square. He's gonna be there.
Yeah,
He's gonna be there, and they're gonna have like a, cause it's like the three of them, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna make it a moment where like the three squad like they're together and they're fucking trying to work on some shit.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, Shiggy's gonna come out with the advantage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he might be like, and he might even.
It's been so hero sided
Yeah, yeah.
that
They
they
need to go
kind of
back.
need to tip the
Yeah, yeah.
scale.
Like he
the other way.
he used to go on demon.
He's gonna go do
Yeah.
whatever he needs to achieve with them, and even if it's
Yeah.
just
because
taking like erasers like switching to not focusing on Shiggy anymore,
Yeah,
then like that's enough. That's all you need.
exactly,
Really,
Yeah.
yeah.
right?
but it's not even a rate like because he's giving his powers to somebody else who's copying them. Right, he's not the one actively suppressing Shigaraki.
No, he is.
He is.
He is. He's
No,
with. It's two of them working
Yeah.
together.
I swear he was just giving his powers to the kid,
No.
I don't
and then
think
they're
so.
using the water.
You're talking about the kid with like the purple.
No, I'm pretty sure
hair?
they both have water coming out of their
Yeah.
eyes.
No, it's just the kid, bro. And,
No, I'm
and,
pretty
I know,
sure-
and the water on his eyes is the other girl's powers keeping his
Keeping
eyes.
his- refreshed.
I'm pretty sure
Hydrated.
it's, like,
Yeah.
it's both of them working together because
Yeah.
Shiggy's just that broken.
Yeah, I think it's both.
Are you sure?
I think it's
Yeah.
both. I feel like it is both too.
I think it's just the one.
I mean,
It wouldn't make
we could
sense.
fact-
Because why wouldn't Eraser be there?
keep talking. I'll
No,
fact
no.
check it.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I think because
Like, where would he be?
no, he's there.
Yeah.
He's the guy has to copy his powers by touching him,
Yeah.
So you're saying it's
He's-
just Eraser doing it, or it's just the guy?
bro. The guy who has the copy ability,
Yeah.
is touching Eraser,
Yeah.
using his Eraser ability,
Yeah.
on Shigaraki.
Okay, but why is
But
what's Eraser doing? Though?
He's just there because he has to touch him to use his powers.
But what I'm saying is, why wouldn't Eraser also use his
Because I
powers?
swear he got his eyes fucked up or something.
He had one of his eyes fucked up for sure. Let me see if I keep talking though. Keep
I
arguing.
don't remember this.
Yeah, and like the
You
one
could
girl
be
is
right, you
putting,
could
she's
be
putting
right.
water on
Yeah, no,
only the one
You
guy's
could be right. You
eyes.
could be, but so basically, the way this is gonna pan out then is by the time Kurogiri pulls up,
Yeah,
Shigaraki's gonna fuck shit up for a while. Eventually, Eraser's gonna fix his eye, like his eyes, and then he's gonna get back into play.
How's he gonna fix his eye?
I don't know the
no.
damage.
What I'm
happened to
saying,
that? What happened
I'm
to
not
that?
even saying that. What I'm saying is that because the kid doesn't know who Kurogiri is,
Yeah,
only Shigaraki knows, or only
Eraser.
Eraser knows who he is.
Yeah,
So it's not gonna stump. It's not gonna cause him to like trip out. He's gonna continue doing what he's doing. It might cause it might cause Eraser to pull away.
That's what I'm saying.
And negate his power.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
But like, it's not gonna. The kid's gonna be like, "What the fuck's going on? Like, who's this
No.
rando?"
I know, but the point I was making was that Eraser's
Yeah.
gonna change his attention to him, and that means like they won't be able to do whatever they're doing to Shigaraki.
Yeah, that's if he somehow just pulls away, right? Because I don't see him just pulling away. I see him just getting rattled, but not
At
like.
first I see him getting rattled, but I can see him like eventually being like, "Yo, like we need like that's my guy. I need to
Yeah.
stop him," and then actually being like, "Let me stop this guy," because like what? And then it's gonna be like a random
But
flashback
he's
to the
like, yo,
past. Like when
he's been the
could've
most
stopped him
level-headed
before.
hero, right? I feel like Eraser's the most level-headed and logical hero. That would be a very emotional decision.
Okay, so if Mike,
That he
so
would
then if
instead-
Mike follows him in the warp, and
Yeah,
he's,
and he's
getting
like,
his
I need to
ass
save.
handed to him,
Yeah.
and then he pulls up.
Then that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it doesn't make sense.
Okay. Yeah. But that's the way I see it play out.
Yeah. I forgot the guy's name, the copycat dude. But yeah.
Yeah, he has water coming out of his eyes.
He's the one that was like, he was like in the other class, but he was
Yeah.
like the best guy in that class, and
He was
then
the best guy, but
but then Deku had to fight him or some shit,
No.
or he was on a team with him and they like worked together or something like that.
No.
No? Or was he opposing him?
He was opposing him.
Opposing him, and then they had to like...
Because the dude he had to work with was the guy who could like brain control you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you answer his questions, he would call, yeah.
Yeah, it might have just been him, bro.
With that, like, so does he need to touch the guy?
Yeah. He has to have like some sort of... Because like he can touch you,
no,
and then he can use it for like an X amount of time.
Yeah,
but if he touches you for like indefinitely,
then it's like he can just use it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was their whole strategy. Because I'm pretty sure Eraser can't use his powers.
Yeah, no, because I think Eraser, because he was using his powers at the beginning, and then shit happened, and then he like
against Shigaraki.
Yeah, and then he couldn't use it for a while.
It was like you're talking about this arc or previous arcs.
This arc.
No, his shit's been fucked since previous arc.
Yeah, since the war.
Still fucked?
Yeah, it's
since the season 6 war.
Yeah.
The Liberation.
Yeah, season 6 war. Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you been, dog?
No, I'm just surprised it's been fucked that long.
Well, because then that's how everything's been able to escalate. Because he's a very broken ass character.
No, he is.
Yeah,
he is. Damn.
Any confirmation?
I'm trying to find where the war started.
Okay.
I can't remember what chapter it was, but I checked like.
You can check the wiki, though. Can Eraser still use his powers?
I don't trust the wiki, bro.
The wiki's not going to go like that.
That's true. Wiki's always false.
You listen to a One Piece wiki.
Yeah, you saw the One Piece wiki. Yeah. That was not right.
That didn't end out too well.
But you are correct.
But yeah, no, I only see this next chapter lasting maybe half of it within the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it or something, just like heading towards like the other. Yeah.
They swap and go back to Deku. Deku gets decked by Shiggy.
Yeah.
And he dies.
Okay, all right, bro.
What? You don't think so? None this.
Anyways, let's talk about the Bleach anime.
Real quick before you go to the Bleach anime, we had some Dragon Ball Super.
Oh yeah, talking about that now. Oh yeah,
might as well.
Bro. We should have opened with that.
We should have opened with that. Yeah, we should have opened with that.
So okay, if you're not reading Dragon Ball Super, start reading it now.
Yes,
because they had an announcement, and what is it? Next month, December.
Yeah,
they're starting the manga up again.
Yeah.
And if you watch the movie, this is gonna be a prequel to the movie, so we're gonna see a bunch of Gohan, Piccolo, Goten, and Trunks.
Yeah, Goten. Word. It's gonna be great. It's gonna explain how he got so strong in the movie. And but this confirms that the events of the movie take place after the events of the manga.
It doesn't confirm anything.
Why?
Actually, because
after the events of the manga,
the way it says because the way it says it's the prequel to
the movie.
It doesn't necessarily say in the continuity.
Yeah.
Because it could also be like while this is happening, this is what's happening on Earth, right?
Right, but because this was the reason they took that break, right?
After to figure out where they're going.
Yeah, to figure out what they're doing.
Would this not be post Black Frieza, or now they're exactly? Yeah, so post Black Frieza, pre movie means that the movie is the most recent thing.
Yeah.
But if the
prequel is after Black Frieza, then like the Gohan is even way further.
Yeah.
Like,
but that means
technically in the future.
But that means Gohan's like power jump is even big of a stretch.
Why? What does it change?
Because if
what does it change?
What do you? What does it change?
What does it change?
Why does it change anything?
Because bro, we were thinking it was just like post Tournament of Power.
Nobody said anything like that,
but Gohan's relevance to the Granola arc is nothing. So why does it matter?
That's true.
That's not what I'm talking. You're
talking about the year between like the time it took from Tournament of Power, Brawly, and all that shit.
Okay, hold on. The Granola arc is pre what's it called? Black Frieza.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about post Black Frieza. So what that technically means is Gohan's power up makes him like as strong as fucking Goku and Vegeta and Ultra Ego.
How is that relevant?
Yeah, how does that?
Because they fucking said that, bro. No. Akira Toriyama was like, bro, he's on par with fucking Goku and Vegeta.
He's stretching.
No, but that's what I mean. I'm like, that fucking makes his power jump fucking insane. That means mastered Ultra Instinct Goku.
He didn't say he was on par. Ego. He didn't say that.
Yeah, the fact that it's post all those arcs, it doesn't make sense. His power up is way too fucking massive.
But what did it change? He wasn't even relevant in those arcs.
Bro, what are you not understanding?
Just because post arc doesn't do anything.
So he's saying Akira.
You're saying because Akira Toriyama said that.
Yeah, it made him too. His power up is too fucking insane. So unless this pre arc,
When
like
did
this,
Akira Toriyama say this? Though? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
it was in like an interview.
He was
like,
saying that he said it rivals their power.
Yeah.
Rivals is different.
Because
Yeah,
you gotta think about the
but-
way he's saying it. Don't like when you're saying he's like.
I can I'll look. Well, I don't have my phone, so if somebody wants to look it up,
Because when
you can look it up.
because when you say he's on par with them,
Yeah.
that's a totally different thing. But when you're saying like his power can rival theirs, it's like
Yeah.
if you fine tune and like, because his thing is it's like Beast Gohan.
Yeah.
It's essentially like a rage form where
Yeah.
even Brawly was rivaling their power.
Yeah.
Bro-
Broly
right?
was going beyond.
But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
So it's like if he's playing into that rage aspect where like
Yeah.
it's just pure power.
Yeah.
Sure, but if you're saying like if they were to fight, like he's not
Yeah.
on their level, right?
But
Like,
that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't make sense.
But
I'm not saying that he is, bro.
Okay, so
I'm not arguing that he
Okay,
is.
so I've done quick searches.
Yeah.
And, just like this is what Google's given me.
Right.
Like I'm not delved in deep trying to research this. It says, but Akira Toriyama has candidly stated that Gohan's beast battle power is at least equal to that of Goku and Vegeta at this point in time.
at least the power. So I guess it's context.
That's what I mean. And that's what I mean. Like, that
I
makes
guess
no
it-
fucking
I
sense,
guess
bro.
it- I guess-
Unless in this fucking
pre thing they explain how.
explain how he got so strong.
Yeah.
Like, he just fucking was living in the hyperbolic time chamber. This
No,
entire time,
because
you know?
we know that he was just
goofing off in the movie. He was literally just fucking
studying.
He was, but there could have been some
No,
shit. You know what I
that-
mean?
No,
No.
bro, you can't.
Yeah.
No.
You can't, bro. If
If they
if
reveal
they go with this,
Yeah.
the movie's even shittier.
bro, and Akira
Must
Toriyama,
not
I'm
feel
sorry,
bad.
bro, you're a legend, but you're stretching right
Yeah.
now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're the one that created these powers, and you stretched very hard just to get Gohan up to that. Bro.
Yeah,
But I'm here for it.
You are.
Yeah.
yeah, but
But yeah, that's what I was saying.
What I'm
Like,
excited to see though is Goten and Trunks, man.
exactly.
They look sick in
I'm
that
happy.
little poster.
Yeah.
I mean, we got
They look
the Toyotaro drawing of them.
They
Yeah.
actually look
Like,
kind of ripped. Because in
yeah.
the movie they look fucking
So
string beans,
like
bro.
their
They look
physique-
skinnier than me, bro.
Yeah.
Their physiques, like you can tell it's Toyotaro making it,
Yeah,
like drawing them and
yeah.
shit. So that's nice.
Just one thing I wanted to say before we stop talking about this is I just random thought I had at work. Like, could Saiyans take steroids?
Yeah.
Like,
why
is
not?
there some sort of extra
Is it really
Saiyan?
gonna help them?
Not human testosterone. Like, could you take some Saiyan testosterone just to make you a fucking monster?
Yeah, I don't
Like
see
some
why not.
enhancement drug.
Their
I mean,
physique is pretty.
I guess you could say their
human-based.
Zenkai boost is basically their.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, they have some sort of I don't know if they have testosterone, but whatever the fuck they
They
have.
probably do. It seems so similar to humans.
But no,
their
you know how
physiology.
But what is it gonna help them with? With ki, with muscles? Because at this point in the game, it's all
it'd
about
be
ki control.
muscles. It'd be,
Muscles.
yeah.
Yeah, but
It'd
that's
just
not
be
anything.
it'd be
That's not doing anything.
you know how you take testosterone and it'd be
Because you saw Goku as a kid, he's
Yeah.
fucking he
was
was a small
tubby.
kid, skinny kid,
he wasn't
whatever.
skinny. He was less
He's
skinny.
not ripped,
But he's not skinny,
but
bro. He's
he's
tubby.
but
He was tubby.
he's
He was
but he's
tubby.
and when they're gone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
Guys are
saying?
gone, yeah.
Guys are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even Pan and shit. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like they're just
No, what I'm saying is if he was to up his own, if you were to increase his dosage of testosterone
It would
or
just make him jacked.
yeah.
I don't. He's already ripped.
I don't. That
It wouldn't do anything at this point.
No strength though. You know how
Like Brawly, turn him into Brawly. physique?
yeah, that's what I mean. Or strength, actual
yeah.
punching power. Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know. Or
They did
yeah.
for the
It's a random thought.
for the
though.
Dragon Ball Super
So,
announcement though. They also did talk about Goku's true instinct and Omen, the differences.
Oh, okay.
Just expand on how it is with what happened in the manga,
Okay.
where so when he's in his Ultra Instinct mastered form, the white haired one.
Yeah.
So essentially, that's he can dodge everything or whatever, but he has no emotion to it.
Yeah.
And with Omen, it's a way where he's used the technique where he can still have his emotions.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
work with.
So
it.
we're not going to see the white hair form again, essentially, right?
It seems like the white hair form isn't his true form, and it's
Yeah.
actually Omen where he can still do the dodging and still have his emotions and still
yeah.
No,
be-
well, I mean, didn't Whis explain it as the white hair was his trump card, and
Yeah.
anything otherwise should be
But post gas, I'm pretty sure, or during the gas arc, his Omen form.
The
is
Omen
his
form
peak.
was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been situational based, no?
Yeah, I think it's
But,
situational based.
so, but the way the description, like, we'll have to go back and read that. But the way that it was stated, it made it seem like Omen's a much better fit for Goku.
Yeah. Okay.
But just
Like
thinking in, maybe for Goku, but just thinking in terms of like what Ultra Instinct is supposed to be,
yeah,
like automatic like movements, dodging
Yeah.
and attacking, like the white-haired one makes the most sense, right?
Yeah.
Motionless, like that means that there's no
Yeah.
thoughts that are coming
Yeah.
into your mind, right?
yeah.
Versus where Omen, like you're
Well,
reacting
with Goku,
you
like,
can react to him.
Goku
Yeah,
likes to enjoy
yeah.
his fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with him, like Omen, like he can use Omen as the defensive, like just to dodge and stuff, and then he wants to actually like be
You mean mastered Ultra Instinct? For,
no, just Omen,
Why just Omen?
because then he's at least present. Because when he's in like mastered, he's like he has no
I would-
motion.
No, I'm
I
saying it
would
makes more
argue
sense the
he's-
other way around, right? Because you use master to dodge, Omen to attack.
Okay, yeah, sorry. But I'm saying he can still
Yeah.
use Omen and still dodge because Omen still
Yeah.
Omen is the thing where he can dodge and
Yeah.
attack the way he wants to.
Yeah.
Like he can use instant transmission or whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
But with like Master Ultra Instinct, he's like it's like he's not even there. It's not even
Yeah.
him,
So it's
really.
more towards dodge.
I'd argue that he's still there.
Like it's
Yeah,
like
he's still Goku,
I mean,
though.
Moro
but
arc.
you know what I'm saying?
Because the
Yeah.
Moro arc, when they
Oh, yeah.
expanded in
Oh, they
terms
did,
of
yeah.
what Master
Yeah.
Ultra Instinct is,
He's fucking-
he was talking to Moro the
Yeah.
whole
He
time.
Yeah.
was murking them all.
But I'm saying like the way he's like relishing in the fight though. It's
But he
not
was
the same.
talking to him.
He was
Yeah.
talking to him, but in terms of like actually fighting, like using his own techniques. And
No,
stuff
but
like
it
that,
comes to it comes
was a
down
whole
to
different
point,
person.
Like even up against Gas, it came down to a point where he did go serious. Like he
Yeah.
wasn't laughing or enjoying the fight like the way that you're trying to like say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same
I
thing.
mean that's the context, the
Moro,
contextual
right?
thing, I guess.
But this, you could say the same thing with like Moro, right?
Yeah. I mean, he did give Moro Senzu being after.
Like, Goku. Shit. Gachiakutas 36.
I don't know. We're gonna talk
Let's talk about Bleach.
we're gonna talk about
Actually, I want to talk about
sorry.
Bleach Anime because that shit was
Sorry.
hype.
We're
Man,
gonna
I'm
talk
sorry.
about Bleach.
You want to talk about Bleach first?
Yeah, I really do, bro. Because that shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I
that
don't know how we
shit
went
was
this
nuts.
deep into the pod and didn't talk about Bleach, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
We should have started with Bleach.
That's on whoever labeled these. By the way.
Yeah.
We should have started with Bleach.
Bleach episode 6.
Holy.
First of all, I'm so
Fuck.
happy that they spent the whole episode on Yamamoto
Yeah.
and what are they, Yawabaha?
Yeah.
What are they called?
It's
Yaoba.
Yuhaba.
Yuhabaha.
You got hit like that.
You, we've been calling him what? Yawach?
Yawach.
You call Yawa.
Yuhaba.
Yuhaba. Hika.
Yeah.
Hit like that.
We'll always point at you when we need to say his
Yuhaba.
name.
No problem.
Yeah,
I got
Yuhaba.
it. I got it, bro.
But anyways, dude, that shit was crazy.
Crazy fight sequence,
Holy
bro.
shit.
Insane.
Dude. And there's some stuff we didn't get a chance to talk about it, but I'll talk about it like eventually. But
Yeah.
so the animation itself was fucking nuts. And you know,
Crazy.
normally like we don't like CGI in anime.
Yeah.
Dude, the CGI with those corpses
Yeah,
that were
the
coming up,
skeletons,
like
yeah.
I fucked with that shit heavy.
Yeah.
Like that didn't take me out.
Yeah.
Like that whole and like him, like Yuha Baha just fucking like seeing like the people that were his comrades. And, like,
Yeah.
all that shit was crazy. And then you see even like Yamamoto, like when he had it on the tip of his sword, and he's just casually like just destroying like
Bro, that's first. You jumped the gun a lot. Hold on,
dude. It's
bro. When they're fighting, and he like Yamamoto like he like slashes right.
Yeah.
He does one forward, and
Yeah.
then when it goes from the bottom,
Yeah.
right? So he basically
and it scratches like the tip of the,
bro,
the ground.
it
and
sparks the ground and just all flames. I was like, bro, am I watching Fire Force right now?
yo.
Bro, the way it was animated, that shit was crazy,
Dude, it was so
bro.
sick. And-
And then all of a sudden, he goes Bankai,
Yeah.
and it's daylight.
Yeah.
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 Bro,
Yeah.
that shit was
That whole
fucking
switch-
insane.
Okay, wait, hold on. Before he goes Bankai, so
Yeah.
when he did the tip thing, right?
Yeah.
Yo, that right there, I was just like, yo, what am I watching right now? Like, I don't know where the fuck this is gonna go.
Yeah,
This is about to go with some crazy
Rengoku.
shit.
Yeah.
Huh?
What? I'm sorry.
Not like don't even compare it. Don't
I
even
knew it was gonna happen. That's why I said it. I knew I'd trip somebody up.
Disgusting.
That's
In
disgusting.
the presence
Demon
of
Slayer did it
Bleach?
first.
Yeah, that is disgusting.
Bro, I'm gonna have to leave, bro. What?
He's like, peace.
Like these.
Okay, no, so before he even like
Yeah, before
he goes into it, or I think it's part of his Bankai when he's doing that, where he's just the way Kubo expands on his powers.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I'm not even igniting shit anymore. I'm not even putting shit on fire. None of that.
Yeah.
It just destroys anything like in its way.
Literally, just he
Right?
was like
And
Exodia obliterate.
And then he took it even further. And then he took it even further, like where,
yeah.
like obviously he did the Bankai, and everything is dry around him, and everyone like even
Everyone's reacting.
all the captains
Everyone,
reacting.
yeah.
And especially Unohana when she's doing it, she's just
Yeah.
like, yo, like you gotta finish this quick. 'Cause
Quick.
you know,
You're gonna destroy the
and we're like,
holes.
like we know he's about to pop off, but
Yeah.
like we don't know what she means by like you know
Yeah.
like you're gonna destroy everything because like it
Yeah.
seemed like he had it relatively controlled, and then you see like him go even further and
But like the craziest thing is like I didn't actually realize how dark it was
Yeah.
until he lit everything up. And then
Yeah.
you see the bodies and shit, you're like, holy fuck.
yeah.
Fucking when he does his Bankai, bro, the way that they like animate it, like
Yeah.
you could tell like the heat wave is like
Yeah,
everywhere, like the heat
yeah.
haze or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you could like see it, and
Yeah.
he's just like standing there, bro.
And you see people sweating and like the water
Sweating,
leaving him.
his swords
Yeah.
out, like the manga panels, bro.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Crazy.
Bro,
Even the sword looks so
crazy.
sick with like
Sword
the
is
magma or
insane.
something
Yeah.
like going through it. Dude.
Bro, but yeah, like what you're saying, when his sword like touches the ground,
Yeah, and it's just instantly gone.
gone.
Oh,
I was
And
like,
then also
no
when he's
fucking
stepping
way.
and it's magma and even like the sound effects,
that scene exactly.
the sound effects, or it's kind of like you can hear like kind of like the watery step.
It's
to
melting.
it.
Like it's
Yeah.
literally the ground is like melting underneath his
Yeah.
presence. And the way he starts flying, I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, is this Fire Force?
Yo, it was so
was crazy.
sick.
So we can't
Nope.
compare to
Nope.
Demon Slayer,
Nope.
but we can compare to Fire
Yup.
Force.
Because Fire Force is fire. It's
Yeah.
all based on fire.
Yeah.
But
It's all
Rengoku's
fire.
power was based
Yeah,
on
but Rengoku's
fire.
like
What?
His-
Where?
his-
Wait, where?
It's not real fire.
Where?
Well, I mean,
It's
where-
not real
like,
fire.
no,
Where?
but
Where was the
animation-
fire? Where was the fire?
Bro,
There was
you-
none.
Bro, you didn't see it?
There's zero
No,
fire.
no, no, but that's an artistic thing. Like,
But that's
the
it's still
author
fire, bro.
No, it's not. He's not burning anyone.
We're seeing visual fire.
Yeah, but it's a visual effect. though.
We're talking about actual
yeah,
fire.
Yeah. Like
He's literally melting the ground.
like even in the anime itself, like nobody's getting burned. The fire's not actually happening. It's an
Yeah.
artistic thing that the author said that they do, just cause.
But it's still animated first, you know. Like that's all I'm
Yeah.
saying, man. You guys are getting all tripped
I know,
up.
I
Your
know,
panties
I know
are in a
what
bunch.
you're saying. I know what
Everybody
you're
needs to
saying.
relax.
Nah, man. You keep bringing mid up every time you fucking talk.
Okay,
and
Dodge-
I'm
hey,
sick
to be
and tired
fair,
of it, bro.
Dodge hates Divas.
I don't hate
know.
it. I don't
But,
hate
like,
it.
the thing is,
It's-
he hasn't read Fire Force, so he doesn't know what the fuck they just
no, he
pulled
doesn't.
off in
No,
the
he
ending.
doesn't. He doesn't. But that's why we can't really say
So
anything.
he can't
fine.
say it.
That's
That's,
why we
what
can't
I'm
say
saying.
anything.
So he's saying mid. So I'm saying mid as well.
Nah,
But you don't know.
It's fine. It's fine.
He doesn't know.
Like, bro.
He doesn't
know.
know.
Bro,
He
because
doesn't
he
know.
brought up sound effects and fire. You're legit. Like, how am I not gonna bring up Fire Force?
But like,
Yeah.
You know what I
Demon Slayer
mean?
had good
Yeah.
sound effects and fire.
Yeah, no, Demon Slayer is always animated beautifully.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
yeah, you know. But the way I saw the sparks off the ground, to me, it reminded me of Fullmetal Alchemist. Like, it reminded you of Fire Force, it reminded you of
Yeah.
Demon Slayer, it reminded me of Fullmetal Alchemist, because
Yeah.
the sparks off the ground
Yeah.
reminded me of like
Well,
Mustang shit.
Mustang?
I'm-
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm only saying
Like-
fire, not Fire Force. And Demon Slayer to troll. Because I know he's gonna trip up.
Anyway, so just going back to Bleach.
Yeah.
So when for his corpse power, like the way he talked about it,
Bro,
when
yeah.
the ashes of the people that he burned, he can bring back to life.
Yo, was he-
like the extension
Hold
of
on.
fire?
That's-
was so dope.
So that's what I was wondering, bro. Like, because I watched the episode multiple times.
Yeah.
Amazing episode. But I thought it said the people that not like Yamamoto killed.
But that Yobaha
that Yuhaba killed.
I feel like it kind of comes.
So that doesn't make sense.
I think it comes down to fear and regret.
yeah.
So it's the flames can bring back fear and regret. It's the flames of fear.
I don't know.
I mean, again, fear plays
was-
a part.
I thought it was everyone Yamamoto slayed.
That's what I thought too. But the way
But
it
I
was
think- I
worded,
think
it was
part of
weird.
it-
No, he worded it in a way that he
did.
explained
Yeah.
like Yahabaha killed some of
It-
his.
it-
Yeah, because he does.
Yeah.
And because there's that moment where like the fake guys like oh shit, thank you for like I did what I could or whatever, and then he just throws a fucking spear into him and he's
Just
dead.
kills him. Yeah. Yeah.
And you're just like, damn,
Yeah,
that's so fucking raw.
Yeah.
Bro,
So yeah,
He's-
so he can basically before you go off, he can basically bring back to life or like make you relive your regrets, right? That's the conclusion we came to with his flames.
It's not. Is it? Would it be that?
Yeah.
Because the corpses would have to be people that like. I guess you blame yourself or not like you think
regret.
you think
Yeah.
you think Yuhabaha even like has regret like that?
Probably.
Because the way
feel like
the way their
some.
whole army is built is he's like you own like I'm like the pinnacle and then I can take your life from you whenever like you want type of thing. Like it doesn't matter because it's like you're just one of my fucking like lackeys or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he would regret somebody dying that's part of the squad, and they're all down to lay their lives down too.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not a regret thing.
Yeah, because he even says like how it's weird that
I
the
think
Soul Reaper can raise the dead.
I think it's more so like because Yamamoto brought back the people that he slayed, and it's people that like he knew from like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah,
where he was kind of just like seeing their face again. He was kind of shook because. At least from not like recently, but at least from 1,000 years ago, we're assuming that the Quincy guys were all thriving and it was actually like a full civilization and shit.
Yeah.
So he probably was a lot closer to them because how they are now is like a whole different. They've changed so much since then, right?
But go off with the thing you were gonna say.
Yeah, he's gonna drop some shit.
East, South,
Yeah,
West, and North.
yeah.
Insane.
Each one of them.
Yeah.
Each one of them is crazy.
West side is
bro.
the best.
Ali G out of nowhere.
Dude, it was so cool how like his Bankai got like split up into those like 4 sections.
Yeah,
And like they're like 4 different like insanely
different insanely different ways. And then I was surprised though he had to use all 4 on like the copycat.
The copycat,
Which, dude,
which is wild, and that just shows you like
so, like what?
Yeah.
But, like they didn't really get to explain the copycat's powers, like how like why he's so strong.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, he can like,
and I kind of like because you're sitting there, you're like, how is another Stern Rider like just like that strong even to like
to begin with?
Yeah,
yeah.
Because Yamamoto shouldn't have had to
I think
go that hard,
bro. Man went Bankai.
But, yo, imagine
use all 4
and like he couldn't even tap back into Bankai, and then when like he does like even when like Yuaba comes back, he's like, yo, it's not that like they couldn't steal your Bankai because they didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
it's that they weren't strong enough to handle it, right? So that like even that adds on to how strong Yamamoto was. Right?
Bro, I think
it's like weird with like, but how was the copycat able to?
So the copycat, it's 2 different people, right? Like it's Royd and Lloyd, and they kind of like fused, I guess, or whatever it was. And one of them can copy your outward appearance, and or like it was like your body image and stuff, and the other one copies like I think it's like your spiritual pressure and all that shit. So they merge. So yeah, so as they were only as strong as they could be because. Like basically, like they were like a nerfed down version of Yuabaha. Like they were able to copy as much as they could. But they had an upper ceiling. And they couldn't reach his true powers. But it like it tapered them up. Like
it reached such a high extent that like Yamamoto still had to use Bankai.
So do we think that this was their like what is it called?
Release or whatever.
Released form?
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah. If like you're reaching
because they talk a little bit more about it in the manga and they don't explain it at all in the anime.
Well, I mean, we'll see next episode, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, those guys died.
Yeah.
So it would make sense for them to go back and explain it.
No, I know, but like I swear I didn't see that in the anime. That they said it was 2 people.
No, they didn't say that.
Yeah.
No, because he said one guy's name is Royd, other guy's name was Lloyd, and they had 2 different letters.
Yeah, because one guy was
didn't
Y.
explain it.
They didn't say that at all in the anime.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what this is like.
Yeah, but I think the anime just made the distinction that it's just one guy, and he just has the one ability.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Aizen
at the end,
bro,
dude, just to taper off already like a great episode. They're like, let's bring back Aizen.
Yeah.
Just to show you where like Yuhabaha's been the whole time, and that Aizen's just like, nah, bro, like, and he's kind of like, yo, like the fact that you have to ask me.
Yeah.
Yo, my guy's such a G,
bro. Actually, though.
Yeah. He's like, wow, I thought you were better than that.
He had an escape. He could have left the steals that he was
if he really wanted to. Yeah.
And he said, nah, bruh, you ain't worth my time.
Yeah.
But Yuhabaha does say that like you're one of the special threats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder how many there are.
That's Gachiakuta's 36.
Yep.
we got our 3v2,
Yeah.
and it ended pretty fast.
Yeah.
So quickly,
So
bro.
quick. Yeah, this guy is just beast. Like his thing was meant for this, I guess.
Yeah, no, for real, bro. Like we start off the chapter and it's like, oh,
What was
like
it?
they list like the three guys.
was like-
It was like a flashback for like the
Oh,
big
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, because it shows who he's seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it shows the
So
three of them,
Engin's
right?
just knocked out still.
Yeah, he's just KO'd. Bro.
Yeah, okay.
So it shows the three of them, right? Like the three, Rudo, big guy,
Yeah.
and the girl,
Yeah.
the scissor girl.
Yeah.
And then it's just the two of them. And then this guy goes, man, fuck it. Just Jinky. Like, activates his Jinky.
Just saying
Yo,
no,
what
but
it looked cool.
I was like,
Yeah,
damn.
The way
I was like, damn, is that some Bond shit, bro?
You had the two panels of it transforming,
Yeah.
and then it turns into like this yardstick or yarn thing or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
That should look cool as hell to
Yeah.
begin with.
The
Like,
whole panel
almost like a
looks
torch.
so dope.
Almost like a torch or something. I don't
That
know.
page,
Yeah.
it got saved immediately.
Oh,
Yeah. Sick.
It was such a sick
I would
fucking
too.
panel.
I read it on my phone, but I'll see
Yeah.
it when I go. But yeah, that shit was sick.
He
And
just
then
ropes
Yo,
them all up.
literally ropes all of them up. The
Yeah.
big guy, the scissor
and
girl,
then
Rudo,
the way he was saying like it like tightens the more you move. I feel like that was
Yeah.
such a classic like thing that happened.
like a trap, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a classic trap. Like we've
Like
seen it. We've seen it in
spiders.
multiple things.
Yeah, like webs
The more
and
you
shit.
move, like the more you get.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
stuck in it.
Quicksand.
yeah,
Bro, he just blitzed them so
Yeah.
fast, man.
Yeah.
He tied up Rudo, scissor girl.
and then even that girl Amo when she's
Yeah,
like they're gonna keep
she's-
moving if it's for
Bro, the
me.
way she was
And he's
tied
like-
up too?
And he's like I bet, and then he like brings them all together into
Yeah.
like
A
a little
ball.
ball where
Yeah.
they can't actually move.
Bro,
so
she
they're not
just-
just hurt.
She just
And
tied
then
up
she's still
upside
stuck.
down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, bro, I thought this was a female artist.
No, I didn't. I didn't. Yeah.
Titties out.
Yeah.
Much was like, yo, that panel got saved too.
Fuck fucking but like Rudo's hand was sticking out of the arm.
Okay.
Oh,
So you think he can
so
still
maybe
do
he can
something?
do something?
He just needs to touch something, right?
Yeah.
As soon as something like touches it, you'll like be able to break free.
Can he like jinky somebody else's jinky?
That's what I was thinking. It's like,
Yeah.
what if he jinkies his jinky?
That's
That'd be
yeah.
fucking crazy.
But no, that's way too. There's no
That's
way
too
because I
broken.
feel like the person like whose jinky it is, their connection that they made, the value that they took
Yeah.
from that jinky is way
But
stronger
then
than what
basically
he can.
like he's the anti jinky. Like he can just take away anyone's jinky.
Yeah, I
So,
feel like it's a stretch.
Oda's talking to Tabata, who's talking
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
Hirikoshi.
Yeah.
Hirikoshi's then talking back to Tabata. Tabata's then talking to her.
Yeah.
yeah,
Christopher Nolan's in the back
Yeah.
Yeah.
taking notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Zack Snyder's the one who started it all.
Bro.
We'll have a first walk off of the podcast. Fucking guy, man.
Okay, I'm just adding to this little thing that you're building.
Let me build it.
Yeah.
You watch. But yeah, no, that was pretty much this chapter. It was
Yeah.
really cool to see this guy
And
actually do something. But
I really hope some of our listeners are actually,
Well,
People
or
watching
watchers
this?
are actually
Yeah. Yeah.
caught up with this manga.
because
Because this heat.
Yeah, I feel like it's so enjoyable. Like, and the fact that nobody's really talking about it, it's like
Crazy.
you don't have any hype towards it. You can just watch it and just kind of
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Like the only
You
people
know.
hyping it up are these three guys on this couch.
Exactly. literally.
do we want to move on? Anybody
Yeah.
else got anything to add?
That's
I think it's just play out. Yeah, like let the
Yeah.
arc play out.
Chainsaw Man chapter 111. This chapter was something.
Wow.
This chapter was really
Yeah.
something.
Man, I saw like somebody talk about a theory before I even read the
yeah,
chapter.
same.
Before I even read the chapter, and then I read the chapter, I'm like, okay, now I see where the theory's from.
Yeah.
Yeah, such a
Mhm.
great theory, by the way.
Yeah.
So we have a pretty funny conversation between Asa and Yoko, which
Like the shoe thing.
it ends with the shoe
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
and they just start laughing. And
And I like that. I like the way that
Yeah,
transpired.
like that awkwardness.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just laughing.
like-
And they're still friends.
Yeah.
Because she was
Yeah.
kind of like, because obviously now that she's changed the way, like Yoko's changed the way she looks, she's kind of
Yeah.
just like, I'm gonna stay away from you and shit. And then
Yeah.
Asa's kind of like, yo, like we're still friends. Like just take my shoes. Like
Yeah.
make sure you give it back tomorrow.
the paneling was kind of cinematic there.
yeah,
No?
it was.
Again, when they were laughing, like there was a shot outside the window.
It was like above or whatever,
or
right?
something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And then like, okay, is that like something that happened earlier?
What?
that panel, like of them, that conversation they were having.
Yeah. So
That's something that the events that happened earlier,
well, I feel like it like kind of time skipped in a way at the end there.
right?
Yeah.
So
Because as soon as they stopped talking and she's like, "Yeah, I'll return it to you tomorrow" or something, it just cuts to her head on the floor.
Yeah.
well, so
Just like cut, like did you
so
know?
she says that she's gonna go find her devil hunter cousin,
Yeah. Yeah. Or
So-
like relative.
some
Yeah.
relative, right? And then she leaves, and then it cuts to her on like a rooftop or something.
Before we get there though, she does mention that the Justice Devil
She's like, "Don't
is-
make a contract with them."
is at school.
Yeah,
Like it's at the
Oh,
school.
I didn't
she was
catch that.
like, "Make sure
she's
you don't make a contract with
the
it."
Justice Devil
Like
because
some- like
the Justice Devil's
assu-
at school.
Yeah, I
So
didn't catch
Assuming
that.
somebody else is gonna make a contract
Wait.
with the Justice Devil in some
The
way.
girl with the earrings.
oh,
Could
she's
be
the
her.
Justice Devil.
She's the real one.
Oh, that makes
Let
sense.
me save my
War on
little
Justice.
sister.
War on Justice. Yo!
Wait,
Yeah.
that's her, no?
No,
Yeah.
correct. It could
It
work.
works. It
'Cause-
works.
No, she could be like the
It
actual
works.
real Justice Devil,
That's what I'm
especially with
saying.
their
It
like
works.
eyes being like that. Like you
Yeah.
can
Yo,
tell.
somebody pull out the whiteboard. We're connecting the dots.
Connect the dots.
But yeah, no, that could be definitely her.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a.
Heard
Oh,
it
you
here
heard it
first.
here first?
Heard it
Yeah.
here first.
Let's
Yeah.
go. But
100%.
yeah, so you gonna hit it?
Oh, you want me to say it?
I'll hit it with you.
Okay. Heard it here first. Why are you laughing like that, bro? This is like waiting. Like, yo, is he gonna say?
But yeah, so yeah, then we get to was it the rooftop?
The
there?
rooftop.
the rooftop. Yeah.
But we also get some panels with like multiple different people. And we see the panel where Denji's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you get a little
He's
shot.
sleeping though.
Yeah,
He's sleeping.
That's like a big thing.
He also still has Makima's dogs.
Yeah.
And then we get what's her
And
name
we had
again?
Asa sleeping.
Yeah.
Now Yuta. We got a little
A
shot
little thing of her sleeping.
It was
sleeping
that her?
next to him.
It was
Yeah,
her?
next to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was-
Because
was
I
it
thought it was the girl from the school. I don't know.
He's just
No,
sleeping
no.
with girls.
It was
No,
just
no.
it was
different panel.
it shows 4 different people.
And then it showed the one girl that Denji actually like
Saved.
saw, like who he was Chainsaw Man. Like he's the one that
Oh, sure.
revealed it to him.
Okay.
Yeah, the girl with the freckles.
Freckles, yeah.
Right, you're right.
Okay.
That's who I thought you were talking about. My bad.
No, but
Yeah.
you get
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
glimpse of Nayuta at
Yeah,
the bottom,
yeah,
at
yeah.
the bottom right of that panel, and then you have a shadow shot of.
Chainsaw Man.
Well, you got the hand, and then the shadow of the Chainsaw Man head.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then in the hand, you see the slit of where the chainsaw comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like
we
you
have
see the dead body, right?
Yoko's
Yeah.
dead, like her head on the
Her
floor,
head on the floor, yeah.
saying
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man ?
Yeah.
And chapter ends. Now
Which
this
is so
is where
wild.
it gets crazy because my thought process when I read that was immediately, did this freckle girl's fear / what Denji's been doing of recent times of being like a hero and creating this sort of mythos of Chainsaw Man
Yeah.
create another Chainsaw Man?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Oh.
too. That's what I was thinking too. Like Denji is the chainsaw, like actual chainsaw devil, but then people got fear of Chainsaw,
Chainsaw
Man,
Man, and
which
that
created
created
another
another
devil.
devil.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty tough.
Because he created
Yeah.
it. Because
That'd be fucking nuts.
they did talk about the people that like didn't really fuck with Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That have that mythos of
And because
what
they- and
Chainsaw
because
Man
they
is.
have that
he
fear.
eats cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does all this
yeah.
bullshit.
Fuck shit, yeah.
So then
And that's
that
what that
fear
that,
Yeah.
that was that theory that I saw.
created.
Yeah.
When they were like, there was another Chainsaw Man out
Yeah,
there
yeah.
who was basically doing the shit that people thought Denji is
does.
actually doing, but he's
Yeah.
not.
So maybe that's the Chainsaw Man that.
That's actually nuts, though. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because he created
That's
this.
like, give me a hat. Like that's like hats off to
Yeah.
Fujimoto. Like,
'Cause-
jeez, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro. But this also works in what we've been saying. Chainsaw Man kills Yoko.
Yeah, we can still see that.
Yeah,
happening.
and he did.
Yeah.
Damn.
We called it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did work out, even though it was.
You heard it here first.
Like,
I did call it.
dude.
Yeah.
Since like chapter like
That's fine.
1. Since
Yeah.
the first
You think-
chapter of
yeah.
part
Okay,
2,
yeah,
bro.
do you
Yeah,
think
yeah.
we'll get that reveal next chapter, or you
Who
think
Chainsaw Man, like what we
if
just
that
No,
Chainsaw
no,
Man
no.
is
No.
like a derivative of like?
That's gonna get revealed way
it's
later.
gonna, yeah,
Way
it's,
later.
it's gonna be some like
so for a
sort of
while
myth-
we're gonna think like we're not gonna know. We're just gonna
If it
hear,
was
we're just gonna
Denji or
hear
not.
we're just gonna hear conflicting stories of people like, yo, Chainsaw Man did this,
yeah.
Yeah.
and then like
Well, because it's another theory you could have is like, you know how like what is it? Yoko takes over Asa.
yeah,
What if Pochita took over Denji and just was like, yo, fuck it, let me kill some people.
Yoru takes over. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And like Pochi doesn't let me just kill some people.
No,
Nah,
Pochi
Pochi
doesn't
doesn't
like that.
Pochi doesn't like that.
Obviously.
I see it being more like.
I mean, we don't really know his character.
I see it more of us like
Yeah.
actually being able to see like a devil be formed from the events of.
No,
Part
it was just because like
type
he was
of thing.
sleeping,
Yeah.
right? So
Which
you're
would
like,
be
it doesn't.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it showed the panel sleeping, which
Yeah.
makes us think like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
Unless Denji just said, "Yo, screw it, let me go devil hunting and just kill Yoko," which would be just even
Just-
more insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he did that though.
No, obviously
Yeah.
not. But that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, we technically called it, but
Not the way we thought it was gonna
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
either way,
either way, it's still
it was
worked.
called. It was called.
It was called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited to see what's
100%.
gonna happen,
Yeah.
bro. Because Denji has created this sort of persona of Chainsaw Man,
Yeah.
and now he's gonna have to deal with
with
what
it.
he's
Yeah.
just.
So we're gonna get
done.
Chainsaw Man versus Chainsaw Man,
Yeah.
and we're gonna see like some shit.
He
go
meta
down.
as fuck.
Wait, there's another Chainsaw Man. This works completely in line with what the War Devil needs. He needs to create
A weapon.
A weapon.
Had a Chainsaw Man, so now they can have a Chainsaw Man weapon and still have Denji be alive.
Denji be alive.
Yeah.
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 But now that this other Chainsaw Man devil is alive, it wouldn't necessarily have the same perks that Denji has.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
It's gonna because gonna be
Because when
it's gonna be
Chainsaw-
based out of fear that
When the
people
Chainsaw
have.
Devil eats a,
they're dead, right?
They're
They're gone.
Yeah,
They're
right?
out of
Yeah.
So this
existence.
one's gonna not. So it's kind of like if they want this Chainsaw Man devil to kill devils that will go to hell and come back, it'll allow for that.
But
Yeah.
it also saves Denji in a way
Yeah.
that War Devil might get off of Denji's back
And
and
go after
rather
that
go
one.
after this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
But then when he kills Chainsaw Man and like doesn't get his nukes back or whatever like Yor was looking for,
Yeah.
it's gonna create, I don't know, like what's
Some
gonna
sort of
happen there, like
conflict,
some
yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
conflict, right?
Damn.
But he can then create
That'd be really cool.
Yoro can
That'd be
create,
really
create a
cool.
weapon out
Really
of
But
it.
now I'm just kind of sad though, because like Asa didn't really get that Justice Devil like sword or whatever we were.
She has the leg,
Justice,
no?
yeah.
Did she,
She has her
keep
leg.
it?
She,
think she keeps it.
well, I
Did
don't know
she?
if
Yo,
keeps
she was
it.
standing on two legs after.
Yeah, but devils,
Devils-
regen, bro.
Yeah. If they get blood,
full
I guess
limb?
they regen.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, remember Denji? He's been
No, but like
regen.
her, like I'm just
Vinced.
because we didn't see it with her,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
And she like actually no man,
well, I mean, yeah, no,
Yeah.
she
because it's like that conversation that they had before. We don't really know when that conversation was,
That's true.
because that was like it could have happened before their whole fight thing,
so.
and then had the Chainsaw Man shit happen like afterwards, right?
Do you think her mentioning that like she was gonna go to Devil Hunter
Relative?
is just fodder?
No, it's probably
Or
something
you think
relevant.
it's gonna tie into something?
Could be.
Mm.
Because, like, these events happen within the span of a day.
Yeah.
Right? Like, everything. Her becoming the Justice Devil, her dying, all that shit.
Yeah.
Right? So it could
was
be
it
like...
all in a day? Because she was
Like a day and a
no,
half.
because
Day and a half,
she
maybe
was on
2
a
days.
she was on that lawn chair talking to Asa for a
Yeah,
bit,
like 2 days.
and then she's like, "Don't come to school tomorrow."
And then that happened. So 2 days.
Yeah,
Right? So it's like, how fast does news travel, right? So, like,
Pretty fast.
it could be some Devil Hunter who's like, bro,
we all got phones and shit.
my niece
Was
or
killed
whatever.
by Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, now I need to fucking pop off.
Yeah,
And it's like...
like a grudge thing, like
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
Aki had it with
Like, and it could be
Gun
like,
Devil.
you know what would be sick?
Mm.
Is if the person was a retired Devil Hunter.
and it makes them like come back.
Exactly, because then we don't have the
just
question of
fuck it
like
up.
where the fuck was this person during part one?
Yeah,
because they were
that's true.
retired.
Then Kishibe pulls up finally in part 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
because like retired
Yeah.
Devil Hunter,
Mm.
Kishibe's been there for so long
Yeah.
that he might as well just retire.
Yeah,
But speaking of Gun Devil, we had Chainsaw Man episode 6.
Yeah.
This is a great episode too. And I remember from a review of Chainsaw Man, you were saying that if anyone's gonna drop this anime, it would be during this arc.
yeah.
But I don't even know
But-
how you're gonna drop it.
Nah.
But this,
Like,
dude, the way
no,
this
you can't.
anime, first of all, Kobeni's best.
Fuck Kobe.
She's
bro.
fucking best.
She's hilarious.
She's fucking
her,
so
bro.
jokes, bro.
So
She's hilarious,
She's
yeah.
sitting there just
Just
shitting in
mental
bricks, like
breakdown.
just fucking crying, dude. Like, if she's just freaking out, like,
Yeah.
wait, you're going downstairs, but you're coming from upstairs, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
She's like, I can't comprehend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like,
Nah, she's
I
hilarious.
think it's like it's doing so well to show how regular people are trying to be
Yeah,
devil hunters
yeah.
versus like how Power and Denji
Denji
are.
just unhinged.
well, even Aki, right?
Yeah.
Even Aki, because Aki has that goal, like he has that will to keep going, and he just
Yeah.
kept going. Everyone else gave up, and even Himeno was like, eventually, what the fuck's happening to me? You know, like when she kind of like not like necessarily broke down, but
Well,
she
it kind
like
of pushed her because
it pushed her against the wall, and she was kind of just like,
Yeah,
fuck,
'cause-
like
'cause
let's just kill Den. Like
Well,
she was
'cause
like ready for it.
her like Denji,
Yeah.
Aki,
Yeah.
right? Like,
But-
you're gonna pick Aki,
Yeah.
which means fucking kill Denji, especially in that
But I-
situation at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
But again,
But then
like,
Aki's
a
just like
seasoned- a seasoned devil
W
hunter, though.
man, and just even though it didn't make sense, but let
Yeah.
Denji get stabbed, it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
could have just regen.
no, but like a seasoned devil hunter would have like kept their cool still, right?
Yeah.
Because the other guys, like you were like, okay, they're novices still.
Well, no, but what she's
Right.
seeing is she has a trauma of losing a partner.
no, I know.
Yeah.
She's seeing Aki bleed out
Yeah.
through her own
Yeah.
decisions,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now she's like tripping.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's true.
But Denji was pretty funny this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, Power
Yeah.
was fucking jokes this
I
episode.
think the whole episode was just funny. The whole
Bro,
episode
Denji's
was
like,
just
let me just take a nap.
Yeah, Denji
Okay.
took a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Power eats the food.
Yeah.
Has still eating the food. Food's on her like face.
And she's like, yo.
Wasn't me.
Denji did it.
Yeah.
Like, what do you
That's
mean?
the best. It's literally Power being Power, bro. It's the
But
best.
and then Power with their Nobel Prize thing.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna go around like
Everybody
fuck up-
100% seals.
yeah, so, yeah, I'm gonna fuck up all the humans, right? And then the guy, like, cause Himeno's talking to Denji at that point, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, like fucking Power's tripping out, and then Denji's like, nah, that's just her, bro.
Yeah.
She's always doing some fucking weird ass shit like that.
Like, man, it's so funny, bro. The animation was good.
Yeah.
The OST's been just slapping, bro.
Ben.
So good. And Denji's just like his character has those goofy moments,
Yeah.
but then he sees Aki get stabbed, and
Oh, yeah.
he turns into like the fucking
Even his,
cool guy moment.
Yeah.
He's like,
Even
yo,
his-
if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out swinging.
Yeah.
Even his plan was like, even his plan was like unhinged.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of just like, who the fuck thinks of that?
Well,
Yeah.
Powers
Right?
does say like you're thinking like a devil, like that was a
Yeah,
devilish
yeah.
plan, right?
Yeah.
And he's just like, yo, fuck it. He pulls his ripcord, Beyblades let it rip,
Yeah.
Yeah.
drops down, and just I knew the
Gets
episode
to-
was gonna end there.
Yeah,
Like right when I
yeah,
started
you
the
get-
episode, I was like,
Yeah.
it's about to end where Denji jumps down
No.
into the mouth.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
And
Yeah.
I don't know, it is so good, bro.
Yeah, that was a great episode. But I mean, the arc's
But,
probably finished like
I thought what was really cool, and I feel like we already knew this, but like people are seeing it now, right? Like we've been seeing Power as a goofball,
Yeah.
Denji as a goofball, but then in the moment of like seriousness,
we saw like
they both like Denji had a plan, whether
Yeah.
it was unhinged or
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
He's the only one that was able to figure out the fact that
and not break down.
this devil was actually feeling pain.
Yeah.
So I can just go in and just like
Yeah.
fuck him up until he
Yeah.
like either
Yeah.
wants to die himself or will let us go.
Yeah.
And then Power was like, I'll give it my best shot to like help Aki stop bleeding, and even she's serious, like
Yeah.
a little bit serious there too,
controlling
right?
the blood and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Aki himself, like him getting in front of the knife and kind of just showing that like he's actually like wants Denji to be the
Yeah, because in the beginning he was like, "Yo, fuck you."
fuck
get
this
out
guy.
of
Yeah,
here."
yeah.
Fuck this guy. And then he
Yeah.
started living with him, and now
Yeah.
he's actually starting to be like, okay,
You
like
start to understand,
you know, like I need him
character.
to like push my agenda forward. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It was a great episode for
Pretty
like, in all
cool, man.
aspects.
I can't
essentially.
wait till next episode we
Yeah.
get to see
Oh, yeah.
Denji just like
Yeah.
doing his
I
thing,
mean,
man.
honestly, like Kobeni is still my favorite, man. I might go back
Dude,
and watch
she's
that.
so funny.
She's just so jokes,
She-
man.
dude.
I was talking to like a buddy, and he's like, "Yo, I fucking hate her. Like, I want her to die so bad." Even last episode, he was like, "Yo, like I already know this bitch about to die." Like he was just like,
Yeah.
"Yo, fuck this girl," and I was just like, "I was like, yo, like come on, man, like, she's sick."
No, she's just funny, bro. Like
yeah,
she's like,
she is.
like even though it's there, we already have comedic relief like Denji and Power.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
her
yeah.
comedic relief's just like another
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a whole different.
Even because like when she pulls up with the knife the first time,
Yeah.
the door slams open and she just like walks out all like
Slowly,
crazy and
yeah.
shit. Like Denji, I think it's time to go.
Oh, that was nice. I like that.
Hunter x Hunter 394.
So, yeah, we're gonna cover both the chapters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last week we missed it.
I know kind of how we missed it. I'm kind of sad we missed it because for a while now we've been kind of stepping away from Saradnik's stuff
Yeah.
because we spent a lot earlier on with him, so I like that we kind of got to go back to his army or squad.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're kind of fleshing out basically more of his story, because like one is like they're like his childhood friends,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
Yeah.
they don't want to move up even though they have the abilities to move up. They don't want to move up because they want to be able to basically like defy him and keep him grounded.
Yeah.
And like, because if the closer they get to him in terms of status, the more they have to listen to what he says and shit, and they don't want to do that. And so I thought that was really cool. And then also, really cool. Like, I mean, it was a lot. The chapter was a lot to read. Yeah, first of all, but like with this, like with their squad, like just having them talk for like multiple pages, they're kind of going back and forth and just breaking down like the reason why Saraidnik hasn't like made a move yet. And they're like, yo, we heard about this thing called Nen. These other army guys probably have it, or they do have it. And what's likely happening is that he's training to acquire this. Yeah. Because they know him from like before. Like he's the type of guy who like he'll pick shit up and like try to like learn it and like whatever, right? So it was just really cool that like they were smart enough to understand what's happening, where like people higher up in his own army or even other people don't really know what's happening in that sense, right? So I was just like thinking like long term when we get to, I guess, near the end of the Succession War, we're getting these characters who are like basically like Kurapika level smartness, essentially, that don't even have Nen yet and are planning to get Nen. Yeah, and once they but once they do get Nen, it's like you don't know how this war is gonna, like, who's gonna win really, because like for a while like everyone's been thinking Saraidnik's gonna win. Yeah. But from the recent chapters, it's like now that we have like the Troupe backing up one family and Hisoka doing his thing, Kurapika's on another. It's like it was kind of like a tug of war. Like you don't know who's gonna win. Yeah. Now that we have these 4 extra characters that are like just that smart, and if they get like the appropriate Nen ability to help out Saraidnik, they're like, I just see him winning. Yeah. Now I see him winning even more because it's just like throwing them in the fray.
Do you see this like whole thing ending with a winner?
Well, that's the whole section where there has to be a winner, right?
Well, like, no, Kurapika's whole objective is
he's trying to stop it, right?
Yeah. Right? He's the winner.
And like,
so that's what I'm asking. But like, does Kurapika achieve?
Does he achieve it?
Yeah,
I guess that depends. I guess that depends on the conditions of the Succession War. Like, if there has to be a winner for the Succession War to end, because like, if it's like a Nen ability that there needs to be a winner, then they have to fulfill it, or they need to find somebody to prevent that Nen ability from taking place, or whatever it is, right? Yeah. So if Kurapika can figure out a way to stop that, then it's fine. But I feel like it's heavily going towards Saraidnik being the winner, and then Kurapika will do whatever he can to force a stalemate. Like, I can see that for sure. Where like they get to the island, and like I think I had this theory. Maybe I was talking to somebody else. I thought I was talking to you guys, but I was seeing it where like, because you know we had that one Nen ability that's getting rid of the corpses. There could still be a Nen ability where it doesn't activate till post-death, where the person, like, in the Succession War contract or conditions, this person won and everyone else died, but because of their Nen ability, they all come back to life. Like, think about the person who's collecting the corpses. Why are they collecting the corpses? Like, do you think it's because, like, by the end of the Succession War, it's going to bring them back?
Just come back to life?
Yeah, but then
that's such a fucked Nen ability, bro.
Yeah.
I know, but it's
that's like so broken.
But it's specific to the princes and the, like whoever.
Their guard?
Just whoever, just the princes. Because when they come back, they might just come back without any Nen abilities. But it's so this way, like, you have somebody to succeed the king who keeps his Nen abilities, and then you have people that, because that's still their family. This like dives into so much more. Yeah, like the fact that they're able to come back to life. How? Like, that's they have a soul. Where the fuck did the soul go to? But they also
talking about heaven and hell,
and they have Nen.
Like, that's so much more to.
And they have Nen beasts, right? And they had that one, like, just the fact that they showed that, like, the chapter before, like 393. Yeah, where they had the girl walking around carrying the corpses, like, right. We, like, at first you're like, okay, yeah, that makes sense because the civilians don't know about this shit. Yeah. But I'm like, I feel like it could go further. Yeah. You know?
But that'd be crazy. I don't think it's that, dude. No? That's too insane.
Because why would the king, like, the king's gonna have the Succession War and he's gonna kill off like 90% of his offspring and just have one successor? It makes more sense where he's gonna have the one successor, have those people come back, and then just have their Nen abilities removed.
Bro, but you know the vibe that gives me? That's basically... Spoiler for Dragon Ball Super if you haven't watched the anime. But fucking Android 17 wishing everyone back to life after the tournament power.
Right?
Is that not the same shit?
No, because the difference is
I feel like it's the same.
The difference is because the bodyguards are all gonna die. Everyone involved in the war, like they're still dying, whatever. This is relevant to only the princes.
Yeah.
And even when you think about the whole, like, the makeup of the whole story of, like, Hunter x Hunter, like, the princes aren't really that relevant after they've already got their successor as Sir Agnek. Like, they're just gonna be doing their thing as, like, but still be royalty and shit, right? Yeah. So it's just, like, a way to keep that, like, the lineage alive, I guess. In that way, you know?
Yeah, like the bloodline?
Yeah. Like,
I don't know.
But that's just what I was thinking. Like, it could go down that route. Like, because if it does go that way, Kurapika still kind of got his stalemate in a way. Like, because he really cares about just having them survive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, how is he supposed to
I don't see, like, the prince that Kurapika's guarding.
Yeah,
I don't see him dying.
You see him dying?
Yeah. Like, look at the squad he's got, bro. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. But yeah, it's just that chapter really made me think about those 4 guys, like the way the chapter broke down.
Yeah.
Right? Like the way they can think things through and figure out like all that shit from what little they knew. Because they're also grunts, right? Like they don't actually have that privileged information. They like just got that information. They're like, oh, this is what's happening. So I feel like the 4 of them would be like on par with Kurapika's intellect.
Yeah.
So where like, Kurapika's gonna be doing some shit, but they're also like, I can see them play it in a way where because at the end of the chapter they were saying how they were like, hey, like Sir, like they're like thinking in their head like, Sir Agnek, is this really what you want to do? Yeah. In a way where they're kind of like we don't want you to go too far gone. Like they want to bring him back because like from like the person that they know him to be. Right. Yeah. So I can see them having their Nen ability like kind of like helping him, but also trying to stop him because they don't want him to kill people or like win necessarily. So I can see them kind of also helping Kurapika depending on how that interaction goes.
Like how they want to keep him grounded.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like it can play into that stalemate a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
Yeah. And then, I mean,
so chapter
395.
395.
So this is like a whole like 180
it's a fucking banger.
But it's a whole 180 from what we've been getting this whole time.
That's why I have to wear the hoodie.
And I'm so happy.
Hell yeah.
That was a fucking banger.
We got him wearing whatever he's wearing.
Yeah.
What you mean? You haven't seen this manga, bro?
Yo, Pengu?
This is Boku no Pico.
Oh, bro, shut up.
You haven't seen this?
What they don't see is what's under this table.
Yeah.
Good job.
Just exposing him.
But like, 395, it was basically just heavily about the spiders. The Phantom Troupe.
Yeah.
And we get the whole backstory. And like, we knew.
Before we go into the backstory, can we just real quick, bro? Nobunaga, when he cut that
shit.
door,
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck, bro. That panel was clean as fuck.
Yeah.
He cut the square.
This is Togashi Prime.
Togashi just Prime, how does he say like, man. No, you guys are jokes. So we get that
whole backstory, dude. It felt like him giving us a little bit of like old Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
While we're still in like this change of like, you know what I mean? Like, and like the way, and he was able to do it where it's like refreshing because I feel like the reason he did it is because we're about to step into like kind of like
climax.
Part 2 of Succession War.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, because part 1 was like laying down.
We had part 1 of calling games, and we had part 2.
Yeah.
Essentially, because part 1, like, Succession War, it's like a really big arc, right?
Yeah.
And they've been laying it on the groundwork this whole time.
Bro, there's so much.
And nothing
is so
right.
Yeah.
It's so many. Like you have to go back. You have to go back and like reread shit to like remember what the fuck was happening.
Yeah.
But he's setting up like it's 14 princes. He's setting up all their little things as much like he's killing some off and whatever. But like he's lining up so many different stories, and then the way they're gonna interact, he still hasn't even actually like he gave us a little bit of that in like the 392 and 393. Where they are kind of interacting, and then we had them fight a little bit. And like even I think a little bit earlier we might have had a little bit of a fight, but because of Nen abilities, like everyone's kind of been like trying to hone down their own Nen abilities and not fight. And trying to figure out what Nen beasts are all about. So then like them, I feel like them showing us like the spider troops like past, the Phantom Troops past. Maybe we'll get another chapter of them continuing on it because the way they ended with. But also I can see them just having it like that was just a little break that we got.
Yeah,
just to show
no, but the way it
now
ended,
they're
we're
about to
definitely-
move forward and do some shit.
But the way it
right?
ended, it definitely seems like we're getting more of their past next chapter.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, but I can see them also
I
cut it
had
off.
no idea that like Ugo,
Yeah,
Uvogi
Uvogi. Yeah.
was so much older than them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. He does look old, but
I
and
thought
he
he
had
was,
like he had grayish hair to him in the anime. And
He
stuff,
did,
too.
but it wasn't like
You couldn't tell.
Yeah,
because
I
it's
thought it was
childish
just-
in nature too.
no,
right?
but I thought it was just like character design. You
That's
know,
true, that's true.
and like him and Nobunaga are like close in age, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, they're only like a couple of years older or the same age as everybody else.
But also like Pakunoda's death
yeah,
hits a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
Wait,
more.
yeah, I was exactly gonna say
Like,
that. Yeah,
you know, her being so close to Crollo and stuff,
Yeah.
and like with like, because Crollo, like I guess like in York, you know, like you have him painted as the bad guy and stuff,
Yeah.
and whatever, and you know he's a dope character, but like when he was there, like handcuffed, and he had none ability, can't do shit, and then
Yeah.
he watched like Pakunoda died.
Yeah.
Essentially, you're just like, damn.
but he didn't react, right?
He couldn't. Yeah, he
Yeah.
could, but he doesn't react because like he doesn't want to like
Yeah,
give the opponent the advantage, right? Like he's
Yeah,
level headed at the same
yeah.
time. But
That's
it's like,
crazy.
and you know
That's
how now
actually
you know how
crazy.
level headed he actually had to play it
Yeah,
with like that was like his best friend.
but basically, we see all the spiders as kids,
yeah.
but that means all the spiders.
They're from Meteor City.
No, but all of them except for the
Phaeton?
vacuum girl.
Phaeton.
No, you see Phaeton.
You saw no
You see him there, bro.
the guy that winds up his punches. You see
Yeah,
him.
and who's on his back?
So it's him. Okay,
That's
okay,
Phaeton.
Okay.
Right?
And then you see. Do you see Franklin? You don't see Franklin. Like
No.
there's the guy who has like the
no,
gun.
we don't. You don't see him. You don't see Franklin.
You
You
don't.
don't see the vacuum girl.
Then there's a guy that has holes in him. He's from a whole different tribe of
Yeah,
people.
you don't see him,
You don't see him.
and you don't see
Obviously Hisoka
Ahsoka. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Illumi's sister.
yeah. So that means everybody else was present during the Kurta clan massacre.
Yeah.
So that means all of them are dying.
Yeah. What's that? I'm like, as they should.
As they should.
As they should.
How dare they?
But like, and then because you also see Crollo's, even though he was, I guess, grew up in Meteor City, he
Yeah.
was still he had a house and like, or
That wasn't his house. That was the church.
or it was
bro.
church, but you saw that like,
But that's why it shows that he has the cross on
The
his
cross.
forehead.
but the way they were saying like,
He's 21.
don't go.
Yeah, that's
they're,
right.
they're like, yo, don't go to Meteor City and shit. Like,
Yeah.
they're telling him to stay out of there,
Yeah,
even though he goes there to like spend time with his friends and shit.
yeah.
Mhm.
You know, so it's like he has like he doesn't have to be there.
Yeah.
Right, so we're gonna see a lot of how like what made them decide to kind of like take on the world, I guess.
Yeah. You know, I like
In
that.
their
I
own
like
way.
that. That's what Nobunaga was saying. The reason why the flashback even started.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
he's like, yo, they're exactly like how we were.
And he's like, don't see that.
Yeah. And he's like, yo, what?
nobody's like that.
Yeah.
So we're about to get a lot of fucking Phantom Troop shit. That's gonna be
Yeah.
sick. Like we're here for
a lot
it.
of panels, a lot of tattoo ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially.
Hell yeah, brother.
I still gotta get my tattoo.
Another sleeve? Fuck
Nah,
yeah, dude. Yeah.
He's gonna spider on his ass cheek, bro.
Yo,
Why?
why not?
Why not? Yeah.
That's nasty.
Okay.
But I mean,
You know what else was nasty? The fucking net Andor got caught in. That shit was disgusting,
It
bro.
I knew you were about to link it to Andor. I was about to say that. Like, what are you linking it to?
He's like, what you talking about? What?
Yeah. So Andor episode is it 11?
Yes, 11.
Episode 11.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 11.
Oh yeah. This guy, the Andor. We got the Andor expert. We got the expert over here. Yo, like Andor's killing it. Like I like the opening of it. Like they're fucking running. They start off where they ended,
Yeah.
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
And then he gets
They kind of
caught.
had that conversation though too when they were on the mountain. They're like that mountain sequence was pretty
Yeah.
fucking cool. Where
Yeah.
they're like yo, they're leaving, and he's like, the guy's like trying to explain to him like, yo, I'm at like my like limit.
Yeah.
And then Andor kind of
He's
talks
kinda
him out of it.
you
He's
gotta,
like,
yeah. Like
and
one
then
of
he's
us
like,
has
all
to
right,
make
tell
it
me
and
one
shit.
more time, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, they're leaving, and then they climb up. Like, that was pretty cool.
No, and then even like when they get caught, those guys like obviously like at first they're like, man, you guys are ruining our water and shit.
Yeah.
And then I like the way like their conversation went down because it didn't feel forced,
Hmm.
right? Like they were kind of like casting guys are like, yo, that's the Empire, it's not us. And like, yeah, of course you're gonna blame the Empire and shit. But then like while they're talking, they're like, you know what, like Empire's always killing people. We're not gonna kill you guys, type of thing. So you're kind of like, and then they go and they're like, yeah, we'll take you guys off planet where the fuck you guys want to go. Yeah. And then explains how they like he survives essentially.
Yeah. So Cassian wants to go back and grab his moolah.
Yeah.
And we get to a little bit more of a somber note. Cassian's mom passed away. Yeah. And the ISB is gonna use it.
They're trying to use that
as like a way, as like almost like a trap.
But we watching it, I'm like, he's not gonna fall. Like he's not falling in this trap.
Yeah. Oh, he just fell into it at the end of the episode.
Did he?
When he
he heard about, he hears calls. He shouldn't have called though.
No, he called and he told him like, "Yo, Cass, your mom passed away." Yeah. And he has that moment where he like froze and he just like put the phone down. Yeah. And he walked back and he was still in shock when he went to go talk to that guy, and the guy was like trying to like hype him up. He's like, "Yo, we gotta tell everybody what's going on. Yeah. We'll split up. You go that way. I go this way." And he's still shook and he was like, yeah. And the fact that they split up is even more the reason why I think Cassian's
going back. Because next episode is the last episode.
Is the finale,
right?
Yeah. So he's gonna go back and all these like subplots, plots, all everything. These different storylines are gonna come together. Maybe unless not as much as Mon Mothma, but for sure Cassian ISB is gonna line up. Cassian and Cyril guys gonna line up. Bix got interrogated again.
Do you think she like because
they storyline's gonna get fucked? He's gonna die.
They panned away from Bix, but like did she give up the information?
I think 100%.
You think she gave it up?
100%. 100%.
Okay.
But I think all those storylines are about to they're about to meet in one and it's gonna be this planet. Okay. Yeah. Other than give it that climax, you know. Other than Mon's storyline and Luthen's storyline, I feel like Luthen's about to die.
That's fair.
Either
they're gonna catch him
on Coruscant, or maybe he does. No, I feel like he is gonna pull up because of the conversation that him and that girl had. Which, by the way, their conversations are so sick. Yeah. The way they're like talking in code to each other without like actually like
revealing too much.
Because they're talking like they're still working, right? Like with the collector, like collecting and selling stuff. Yeah. And then, but like he was actually talking about Cassian, I believe.
Luthen?
Yeah. Yeah. Because he was talking about the one more like loose end or whatever, or like variable, and like she was trying to say that like it's like a hot spot or like it's a crowded.
So you think he's gonna go back to finish off Cass?
No, I think he's gonna go. I think he needs Cassian.
Like he needs to bring him on.
Yeah, I think he needs Cassian.
And he's gonna give his life to let Cassian slip out of there.
I think
that's the way. Like I could see that happen that way.
I could maybe see it play out like that, but I feel like his like only reason to go get Cassian or go to the planet is for Cassian. Yeah. Whether or not it plays out.
Because you see him dying, right? So if you see
him dying, yeah.
Exactly. So if you see him dying, like I see him dying in a way where like his death is so Cassian, because
it pushes Cassian into like more of the rebellion, and then also like his mom passing away.
Yeah. Because he needs to survive this. Yeah. And if he's gonna go back and get like you know, get baited to go back to see his mom. Yeah. Yeah. Like I can like, how is he gonna like actually get out of there alive? Essentially, without Luthen's help or without someone else's help.
I think Luthen's going to be that variable to get him out.
Yo, when we see Luthen in his fucking ship thing,
amazing,
and just fucking tears through those guys, and they're like, this ship did that? Like, what the hell? Like, they're tripping. Like,
because they had like a tractor beam holding the ship.
Yeah, and he pulls out his turrets and shit, and just beams down like this
it's
shit.
It's so cinematic. It's a carrier ship type of thing, right? Like it's not meant to be like this crazy like war machine. The thing comes up. These like arrows or something start shooting at the tractor beam like a satellite. Yeah. Satellite gets obliterated, and
then he pulls up on them.
And he just like pulls up on them, and it's like this crazy CGI cinematic shot.
It looks so sick.
It's so sick. Yeah. You have the fighters coming out to start fighting him, and he just the whole time like he's planning his thing. The calibration's finally set for hyperspeed. Yeah. He's boom. Gone out of there, and you just see the guy's the look on the guy's face, and he's like, "Damn, he really fucked us up. I just lost my job. I'm dead. My family's dead. Fuck." I like
that we actually got to see him like put in that work, because so far he's been like the man behind the scenes where he just like doesn't like actually do that type of shit. So now that we're like, it's like when we see him die, it'll be like they actually lost such a great guess leader and like fighter for the for the rebels.
Because he's willing to do whatever it takes, right?
Yeah.
Like he's literally, which by the way, whatever it takes. I think Mon just reached her point.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna take the deal and give the proposal for her daughter.
Damn. Yeah.
I think that's what that whole thing that Val and I think
so too. I don't think she's like as strong as these other characters.
Well, because you had that conversation with her cousin Val or whatever her name is, and they're talking, and she talks about how she fucked up, and like it kind of plays into the fact that like the daughter's actually going more into the traditional homeland route anyway. So like she's probably gonna to cover this debt.
Yeah, she's gonna
situation. She's gonna.
Nobody's gonna know about it, and then she's
gonna, in a way, sell her daughter.
And
to get that money to cover her ass, so like the Empire doesn't find out that she's been funding like rebel shit, right?
Dude.
And she'll be able to continue to do stuff within the Senate.
That's so crazy.
And try to do the best that she can on her side, but she's essentially just gonna end up having to sell her daughter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, because. With the Cassian plot line where, I mean, there's that guy that you don't like from the who's trying to get into the
this fucking serial guy, piece of shit.
He's talking to that fat guy.
Yeah,
and his thing keeps cutting in and out.
Yeah,
where he's just like, Cassian's mom died.
Yeah,
might come back, whatever. And he's like, get out of here. You don't know where Cassian is. So from that scene, I felt like he's gonna make the wrong play.
I think he's gonna indirectly help Cassian.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna make the wrong play. So if Cassian does come back, he's gonna try following him or do something, and then like kind of like similar to what happened in, was it episode 1 or 2 where they stop him? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where Cassian was like hidden in that house, and that buddy pulls up, he knocks him out or ties him up.
Yeah.
In the same way, but like now that this guy has more information, Cassian's gonna ask him about like get more information out of him, and that's gonna lead to him like actually surviving. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not along the same lines, but like I mean like not the same exact thing that happened in episode 1, but I mean like in the way that he's gonna fumble it and let Cassian get away.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can see that, but
because his character just seems like one of those. So far from the whole season, it's been like he wants to do something and he's striving for something, but he keeps like fucking up. I guess
he's a fuck up,
right? And he can't help it but fuck up. And I feel like it's gonna, because he wants it so badly, that fuck up's gonna mean just that much more, and then it's gonna translate to Rogue One and like
yeah. I mean, shit. I'm ready for this funeral.
Yeah.
Shit, because they're gonna walk her around the main like street or whatever. Because she was like the queen or some shit of that area at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know, some sort of leader figure head. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So, because she's important there, right?
But she also did that walk herself, right?
No, but she's important. So, like, when somebody important dies, they get walked and put into the stone that they were talking about.
Oh.
So they're gonna walk her down that main street. Cassian's gonna be there.
He's gonna watch it go down.
And it's just gonna go to fucking crazy ass chaos.
So you think he's gonna? So he's not gonna expose himself though.
I think he might. Well, they're gonna be looking.
They're gonna see like some people. They're gonna catch him, and then he's gonna run, and they're gonna follow him. Type of shit.
Everybody that Cassian knows on that planet is under surveillance.
Yeah.
And then not only that, he's also the people that he knows are being under surveillance by two different groups. You have one, the Luthen group, and then two, you have the ISB group.
Yeah.
That's two different sets of eyes.
Yeah.
Like on him, right?
Okay.
He goes to one of like the people that he knows, like the big guy. If he walks back into his house, they know he's there.
Yo, I'm surprised he even did that transmission though.
Same.
Like he would like, why would you even do that? And then, he kept calling him Cass.
He's like, yo, no names. He's like, Cass.
And he kept saying it.
Cassian.
He's like, yo, he's like,
no
Cass,
name.
you're not listening.
Andor.
he's like, Cass, you're not listening. Like, your mom died. And I'm like in context.
I had no idea you were talking about before you said that.
Yeah. We realized.
Oh man, yeah. No.
Finale should be great.
Next week, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of all we have this this
Yeah.
week, right?
Yeah.
Next
We
week,
covered a lot.
I think next week we're back to normal.
Yeah, we got
I hope
JJK.
so.
No, One Piece is on break next week.
Yeah.
So we're not back to normal.
Wow.
So that's another week we're not back to normal.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching, listening. Go down there, hit subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notifications. Go down there, comment.
Definitely comment.
Whatever theory,
Yeah.
opinion, anything. Throw it down there.
Yeah,
We'll
100%.
respond to it.
Follow our Twitter.
Yeah,
Sane
at
Society.
Sane Society. We should be having a TikTok very soon.
Yeah, don't fight at me like that. We will. We'll be posting some videos tonight.
So I think by the time that this video is
Video's
posted,
live.
if you go down into the description,
Yeah.
there
You
should
should have
be
a
a TikTok
TikTok
link.
TikTok. Yeah.
So go
100%.
down there, follow it.
Yeah.
We should already
Well,
have posts up there.
yeah.
100%.
So go interact with those as well. Yeah. Peace.